All right, good
Recording
morning.
in
We're going to
progress.
call the bond calendar.
Buenos días, vamos a presentar los casos de fianza.
We could have everybody please stand to be sworn in.
Por favor, hagan que todos se pongan de pie para prestar juramento.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Please say I do.
Juran o afirman que dirán la verdad, toda la verdad y solamente la verdad. Contesten que sí.
I do. Sauda. You want to go back? Hello? Yeah. All right, have a seat. Let's go.
All right, so good morning. When I call your name, please go to the podium. If you need to have the services of the interpreter, please let us know.
Cuando yo diga su nombre, por favor, acérquese a la tribuna. Si necesitan servicios del intérprete de español o de otro, háganoslo saber.
Probable cause has been found on all cases unless otherwise indicated, and the public defender's office will be appointed on all cases unless otherwise indicated.
En todos los casos, determino que hay suficientes indicios de criminalidad, a menos que diga lo contrario, y en todos los casos, nombro a la Defensoría Pública para representarlos, a menos que diga lo contrario.
We have a reset from yesterday, Berta Falcomanso.
Your Honor, she's JMH, reset for tomorrow.
Okay, 9-1. We have Odalis Montiel. All right, ma'am, you've been charged with 1 count of battery prior state.
Good morning, Judge. Assistant Public Defender Natalie Halper. For the record, she does need the services of a Spanish interpreter.
Okay, thank you.
Buenos días, señoría. Ella necesita el intérprete de español.
She's been charged with 1 count of battery.
Se le acusa de un cargo de agresión.
All right, how long have you lived in Dade County?
Señora, ¿cuánto tiempo hace que usted ha vivido aquí en el condado de Miami-Dade?
15. Bueno, entre Miami-Dade y Fort Lauderdale, que es donde
¿Cuántos años?
15 años.
15 years between Miami-Dade and Broward.
Are you working?
¿Usted tiene
Yes.
trabajo?
Sí.
Yes.
What do you do?
¿Qué hace?
Tengo trabajo de HHI privado con adulto mayor y trabajo los fines de semana en un restaurante.
I work as a home health aide and also on the weekends at a restaurant.
I'm going to order your release to pretrial services, set alternate bond in the amount of $1,000.
Me permito salir a cargo de servicios previos a juicio y su fianza alternativa son $1,000.
You're not to use, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition.
No puede usar, portar o tener ningún tipo de arma de fuego, munición o arma.
No contact with Karel Hernandez. Don't call, write, or be within 500 feet.
No puede tener contacto con Karel Hernández. No puede acercársele a él a menos de 500 pies. No le puede llamar ni mandarle mensajes de texto.
I'm going to give you an order. If you have personal things at the home where he lives, the police can take you there to get your things, but you can't go there alone.
Le voy a dar una orden para que usted la use para recoger cualquier cosa que usted tenga que es personal suya y se la puede llevar, pero no puede ir allí sola.
Do you
Tiene que ir con la
understand, ma'am?
policía.
Oops, sorry.
¿Ha entendido, señora?
Sí, ese sí.
Yes, I understood.
Thank you. Pamela Paredes.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Pamela?
Ma'am, you've been charged with 1 count of battery prior state.
Judge, I apologize. We also need the services of the Spanish interpreter for Ms. Pamela.
Señora, la fiscalía la acusa de un cargo de agresión.
How long have you lived in Dade County?
¿Cuánto tiempo hace que usted ha vivido en el condado de Miami-Dade?
Voy a cumplir 8 años.
It's going to be 8 years.
Are you working?
¿Tiene trabajo?
No,
No.
Do you have family members in town?
¿Usted tiene parientes por aquí?
sí.
Yes.
Who?
¿Quiénes?
Mi mamá y mi papá.
My mother and my father.
I'm going to order your release to pretrial services, set alternate bond in the amount of $1,000.
Ordene que queda a manos de servicios previos a juicio y su fianza alternativa son $1,000.
You're not to use, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition.
No puede usar, portar o tener ningún tipo de arma de fuego, municiones o arma.
No contact with Andre Jesus Ceballos.
No puede tener contacto con Andrés Jesús Ceballos.
I'm going to give you an order. If you have things at the home where he lives, the police can take you there to get your things. Other than that, you can't go there. You understand?
Le voy a dar una orden que puede usar para que usted vaya a recoger las cosas que tenga en la casa donde usted vivía con él. Si usted tiene que recoger cosas allí, la policía la puede llevar a recogerlas. Usted no puede ir allí sola, ¿comprende?
Sí.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Kanisha, Bruce?
Gracias.
Ms. Bruce?
Okay. Ms. Bruce, you've been charged with 1 count of battery. How long have you lived in Dade County?
27 years. Sorry, 27 years.
All right, are you working?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you do?
Lifeguard.
All right, I'm going to order you released to pretrial services, set alternate bond in the amount of $1,000. You're not to use, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. No contact with Arturo Bronsone. Don't call, write, or be within 500 feet of him. I'm going to give you an order if you have things at the home where he lives. The police can take you there to get your things, but you can't go there alone. You understand, ma'am?
Wait.
Do we understand?
Yes.
I'm sorry?
Yes. Yes.
All right, thank you. All right, we're going to call the case of Maria Lavia. Miss Lavia, you've been charged with 1 count of battery and 1 count of criminal mischief. Priors? Hold on just 1 second. Can you hear him?
It's very low, Your Honor.
Yeah, could you?
How about now?
Much better, thanks.
Better, yes.
So her priors do include a 2023 felony robbery attached with a battery, both convictions. In 2011, I do see a battery on a law enforcement, also a conviction, as well as resisting without violence in 2012, which was a withhold of adjudication. Your Honor, for this case, we would be seeking an elevated bond amount.
How long have you lived in Dade County?
34 years.
Are you working?
Yes.
Where are you working?
I champion mindset events as a call center agent.
What family members do you have in town?
I have nobody. I just have my 3-year-old son, and my mom and dad passed away.
All right, I'm going to set straight bond in the amount of $2,000. You're
Would you
not to.
consider, I apologize, Judge. Would you consider pretrial services for her? She does have another place that she could stay at.
Nope. You're not to use, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. No contact with Victor Torbio. Don't call, write, or be within 500 feet of him. I'm going to give you an order if you have personal belongings at the place where he lives. The police can take you there to get your personal things. You cannot go there alone. You understand?
Judge, she does not live in that place, and at this time, we're requesting a date certain. She is homeless.
Okay. Does she understand the stay away order?
Yes.
All right. What date can we give her? To come back to court, I believe.
We don't have her
Yes.
date as yet, Judge. We don't have her arraignment.
Judge, we need a date certain because she's homeless. She has nowhere to receive mail.
Oh, I'm sorry, October 1st. No, that's not for her. We on Maria Lavella.
This is Maria Lavella.
September 3rd. 30th,
September
I'm sorry,
3rd?
Judge. September 30th in courtroom 2C at the Lawson Thomas Courthouse Center. That will be her arraignment date, Judge,
At what time?
at 9:30 a.m.
Okay. Did you?
Can I have the date one more time? Because at
September 30th.
9:30 a.m. courtroom 2C.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I'm sorry for Miss Lavilla. She has 2 counts. You said 2,000 count 1?
I'm so sorry. 1,000 count 1, 1,000 count 2. We have La Portia Mac.
So then my bond would be 200.
Yeah.
All right, ma'am, you've been charged with 1 count of battery prior state.
A 2018 grand theft whipple and a 2016 petty theft whipple.
How long have you lived in Dade County?
I never lived here. I lived all my life. They have the information wrong.
I'm sorry, it was muted, so I have no idea what you just said.
I'm from Fort Lauderdale. I never was born in Miami. I've been in Fort Lauderdale all my life.
Okay. What family members, if any, do you have in Miami?
Nobody, but it was my girlfriend.
All right. Are you working?
No, ma'am.
Okay. I'm going to set straight bond in the amount of $1,000. You're not to
Judge-
use.
I apologize. Would you be willing to grant her ROR? The priors I see here are petty theft, Judge, from 2018 and a grand theft.
No, I would not be willing to. Straight bond 1,000. You're not to use, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. No contact with RRC. Don't call, write, or be within 500 feet of her. No contact means direct or indirect contact. I'm going to give you an order. If you have things at her home, the police can take you there to get your things, but you can't go there alone. You understand? Ma'am, do you understand?
Yes.
Thank you. We have the case of Latoya Hyman. This was reset from yesterday.
Your Honor, reset for tomorrow. She's in Ward D.
Okay, thank you. We have Dion Hadley. Okay. Sir, you've been charged with 1 count of battery. Priors.
These priors include a 2017 felon in possession of firearm conviction, 2017 concealed carry of a firearm conviction, 2015 robbery by sudden snatch conviction, and that is what I see, Your Honor.
All right. So for domestic violence, the court is to consider arrest and convictions. Were there any prior domestic violence arrests?
Your Honor, looking at no, Your Honor.
So what is the 2021 case that I'm looking at?
The 2021 is a burglary charge, Your Honor.
It's with assault and battery domestic, correct?
Running the case number.
Sir, how long have you lived in Dade County?
All my life.
Are you working?
Yes.
What do you do?
A warehouse.
All right. What family members do you have in town?
My auntie, my sister, brother.
Okay. I'm going to set straight bond in the amount of $1,000 plus GPS level 3. I'm sorry, level 2. You're not to use, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. No contact with RLW. Don't call, write, or be within 500 feet. I'm going to give you an order in the event you have personal belongings at the home where she lives. The police can take you there to get your things. Other than that, you can't go there. You understand, sir?
Yes.
All right. We have the case of David Binns.
Mr. Vance, come on, sir.
Sir, you've been charged with 1 count of assault.
I'm being charged with assault.
Yes, 1 count of assault, state priors.
His priors include a 2013 cocaine possession withhold, as well as a 2013 cannabis possession withhold.
How long have you lived in Dade County, sir?
My whole life.
All right, are you working?
No, ma'am.
What family members do you have in town?
All my family, Your Honor.
Okay. Just look at something here. I'm going to order your release to pretrial services, set alternate bond in the amount of $1,000. You're not to use, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You're to have no contact with JF.
That's my mother.
You can't have contact with JF. I'm gonna give you an order in the event you have things at the home where she lives. The police can take you there to get your things, but you can't go there alone. You understand, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Brian Suarez,
Your Honor, Mr. Suarez has a hold for immigration.
okay, thank you. Mr. Suarez, you've been charged with one count of battery.
We need the services of the Spanish interpreter.
Señor
Alright.
Suárez, se le acusa de un cargo de agresión con lesiones.
Prior state.
No prior convictions.
Antecedentes fiscal, no tiene antecedentes.
Sir, how long have you lived in Dade County?
Caballero, ¿cuánto tiempo hace que usted ha vivido en el condado de Dade?
¿De cuánto tiempo?
How long?
Yes.
Sí,
3 semanas.
3 weeks.
Where did you live before here?
Antes de vivir aquí, ¿dónde vivía usted?
En Oklahoma City.
En Oklahoma City.
All right, are you working?
Muy bien. ¿Usted está trabajando?
Sí.
Yes.
The court's gonna set straight bond in the amount of $1,000 plus GPS level 2.
El tribunal le pone su fianza en el monto de $1,000 y le impone un GPS nivel 2.
You're not to use, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition.
No puede usar, comprar o tener ningún tipo de arma de fuego, arma o munición.
No contact with LP. Don't call, write, or be within 500 feet of her.
No puede tener ningún contacto con LP. No se le acerque a menos de 500 pies, ni la llame, ni le envíe mensajes de texto.
You're not to have any drugs, illegal drugs or alcohol while you are out on release.
No puede usar drogas ilegales ni alcohol cuando usted esté en libertad condicional.
I'm going to give you an order. If you have things at the home where she lives, the police can take you there to get your things, but you can't go there alone. You understand?
Le voy a dar una orden. Con esa orden usted puede ir a recoger cosas que tiene donde ella está viviendo, si las tiene, pero no puede ir allí. La policía tiene que ir con usted. ¿Ha comprendido?
Ok.
Ok.
All right. Let's call the case of Victoria Toribio.
¿Ya?
Victoria?
Es Victor.
It's Victor. Yeah. Sir, you've been charged with one count of criminal mischief, more than 200, less than 1,000. Prior state.
The priors include a 2019 grand theft and ID fraud, a 2007 grand theft and resisting without violence, withhold in 2013 felony cannabis possession charge conviction, in 2022 a resisting without violence and reckless driving, and in 2024 a vote regulation failure to comply withhold.
Does he have any prior domestic violence arrests?
As far as I see, no. I do see in 2020 there was a battery. However, I cannot confirm if it was domestic violence related.
Does it have a domestic violence indicator in front of it?
As far as what I see,
Mine does. So does yours?
I figured that would be the Y.
Yes, that is
Okay,
the
I
Y.
can see that as well.
All right. All right. How long have you lived in Dade County, sir?
My whole life, ma'am.
All right. Are you working?
No, ma'am.
All right. What family members do you have in town?
All my mom, father, my immediate family's here.
All right. I'm going to set straight bond in the amount of $1,000 plus GPS level 3. You're not to use, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. No contact with METL. Don't call, write, or be within 500 feet of her. I'm going to give you an order in the event you have personal belongings at the home where she lives. The police can take you there to get your things, but you can't go there alone. You understand?
Excuse me?
Counsel, if you just let me not talk when I'm talking, if you need more time, I'm happy to give it to
I
you.
apologize, Judge.
There's a stay away order. Did you hear anything about what I just said?
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You told me there's a stay away order. Do not contact the person.
You have to
within
be
days.
500 feet away, and if you have things at her home, the police can take you there to get your things, but you can't go there alone. So you understand?
The address where the incident occurred is my house.
Okay, all I'm saying is you can't have contact with her, and if you have things at her house, the police can take you there to get your things, okay?
Understood.
Okay, great.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Judge, one moment. Judge, for Mr. Botero, we're gonna need the services of the Spanish interpreter.
Okay, does he have a question, the previous?
No, it was a question for me, Judge.
Okay, perfect. Mr. Botero, you've been charged with 1 count of battery,
Señor Botero, se le acusa de un cargo de agresión,
prior state.
antecedente fiscal.
Your Honor, he also has a hold for immigration.
Su señor de inmigración también nos ha pedido que lo detengamos.
How long have you lived in Dade County?
¿Cuánto tiempo hace que usted ha vivido en el condado de Dade?
How long have you lived in Dade County?
¿Cuánto tiempo hace que usted vive en el condado de Dade?
2 años y medio.
2.5 years.
All right, are you working?
¿Usted tiene trabajo?
Sí.
Yes.
What do you do?
¿Qué hace usted?
Yo soy zapatero,
I'm a shoemaker.
artesano del cuero.
I'm a leather worker.
All right, I'm going to order your release to pretrial services, set alternate bond in the amount of $1,000.
Permito que salga a cargo de servicios antes de juicio. Su fianza alternativa son $1,000.
You're not to use, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition.
No puede usar, portar, ni tener ningún tipo de arma de fuego, arma o munición.
No contact with JC. That means don't call, write, or be within 500 feet of him.
No puede tener contacto con JC. Eso significa que no puede acercársele a menos de 500 pies, ni escribirle, ni llamarle.
I'm going to give you an order. If you have things at the home where he lives, the police can take you there to get your things, but you can't go there alone. You understand?
Le voy a dar una orden. Con eso puede usted recoger cosas que tiene donde él vivía, si es que tiene cosas allí, pero tenga entendido que no puede ir solo, tiene que ir con la policía. ¿Ha entendido?
Sí.
Yes.
Okay, he has an immigration hold, so I'll give him straight bond 1,000.
Bueno, él tiene una orden de retención por parte de inmigración, por tanto,
Thank you.
solamente le voy a dar fianza de $1,000.
Thank you for
Gracias.
reminding me of that.
Gracias,
Nicholas
correcto.
Herrera. All right, you've been charged with 1 count of battery.
Yes,
I'm showing no priors. Is that correct, State?
yes,
How long have you lived in Dade County?
my whole life.
Are you working?
8 years. I work self-employed. I'm doing like antique restoration and I do paleontology. I look.
Do you have family members here?
I do.
Who do you have?
My father lives here and my mother and my sister.
All right, I'm going to order your release to pretrial services, set alternate bond in the amount of $1,000. You're not to use, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. No contact with RNB. Don't call, write, or be within 500 feet. I'm going to give you an order. If you have personal belongings at the home where she lives, the police can take you there to get your things. Other than that, you can't go there. You understand?
Who's she? That's
Who
my.
is this person?
It's my,
One moment, Your Honor.
Let me just make sure it, R&B is a, no, it's a he. R&B is a he.
Yeah. That's my, that was my boyfriend.
Yes, your boyfriend. No contact with him. You understand?
I mean, yes, but to get my stuff,
As I just said, if you have things at the home where he lives, the police can take you there to get your things, but you can't go there alone. You understand?
is there any way to make remedy? Because I honestly,
Judge,
I never expected.
I'm gonna,
this.
can you give me one moment? I'm sorry.
Yeah, so there's no way to make remedy. This order can be addressed later in division, but as of now, this order stands, okay? You can't have contact with him.
Okay.
Understood?
Yes, yes.
All right. Antone Brunson. All right. You've been charged with 1 count of battery. Looking at the priors. How long have you lived in Dade County?
I've lived in my address for about a year before my girl moved in.
Okay. Where did you live before that?
The Nell in Florida, like 6 hours away.
Are you working here?
Yes.
What do you do?
Quantum stores, jar forklifts.
All right, I'm going to order your release to pretrial services, set alternate bond in the amount of $1,000. You're not to use, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. No contact with QEB. Don't call, write, or be within 500 feet of her. I'm going to give you an order if you have personal belongings at the home where she lives. The police can take you there to get your things, but you can't go there alone. You understand?
I got a quick question.
But first, you understand the stay away
Yes,
order.
I
Okay, what's your
understand.
question?
It's my career. I'm on the leash. She's not on the leash, period. You know, she got places to go. My mom don't stay down here. I ain't got nowhere to go. If
You
I
can't
back,
go
I'll be
there
detention.
now. Stop, listen to me. You can't go there now. You can file a motion in front of your judge next week, and that issue can be heard, okay? That's the way it's got to be dealt with. Your attorney will tell you that.
Listen, I go get my kids.
I
Monday
have,
through Thursday
there's nothing I can
from
do for
school,
you today,
but
sir.
I ain't got nowhere to take them.
All right, well, you need to obey this order. Let's call Brian Richard.
Let's go.
All right, you've been charged with 1 count of battery and 1 count of false name after arrest. No prior state? How long have you lived in Dade County?
For like a year.
Where'd you live before that?
West Palm.
Are you working?
Correct.
What do you do?
I do retail at Foot Locker, and I'm self-employed part-time.
All right, I'm going to order your release to pretrial services, set alternate bond in the amount of $1,000. You're not to use, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. No contact with LL. Don't call, write, or be within 500 feet of her. I'm going to give you an order if you have things at the home where she lives. The police can take you there to get your things, but you can't go there alone. You understand, sir?
Okay, Your Honor.
Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Your Honor, in reference to Mr. Richard, he has 2 counts.
I'm sorry, and so it'll be PTS 1,000, PTS 500.
Thank you.
Thank you for reminding me. Marco Suazo Mendez.
Judge, he would be needing the services of the interpreter.
All right, sir, you've been charged with 1 count of battery.
Pero se le acusa de un cargo de agresión.
No prior state.
No tiene
All right.
antecedentes fiscal.
How long have you lived in Dade County?
¿Cuánto tiempo hace que usted ha vivido en el condado de Dade?
¿Cuánto tiempo es?
Está viviendo aquí en Miami-Dade.
5 años.
5 years.
Are you working?
¿Usted tiene trabajo?
No.
No.
What family members do you have in town?
¿Qué parientes tiene usted aquí, por aquí en el pueblo?
Una tía, mi hermana, 2 sobrinos y mi hijo.
1 aunt, my sister, 2 nephews, and my son.
All right, I'm going to set straight bond in the amount of $1,000 plus GPS level 3.
Voy a fijar su fianza en el monto de $1,000 y le voy a imponer un GPS nivel 3.
You're not to use, it's not PTS. He was hiding and I'm not giving him PTS.
No le voy a dar servicios previos a juicio. Él se escondió. No le voy a dar servicios previos a juicio.
You're not to use, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition.
No puede usar, portar, ni tener ningún tipo de arma de fuego, arma o munición.
No contact with MC. That means don't call, write, or be within 500 feet of her.
No puede tener ningún tipo de contacto con MC. Esto significa que no puede acercársele a menos de 500 pies, ni escribirle, ni llamarla por teléfono.
I'm going to give you an order. If you have things at the home where she lives, the police can take you there to get your things, but you can't go there alone. You understand?
Le voy a dar una orden con esto. Usted puede ir a recoger cosas que tenga en el lugar donde vivía con ella, pero tiene que ir acompañado por la policía. Usted no puede ir allí solo, ¿comprende?
Es mi casa.
It's my house.
You cannot go there, sir, if she's living there.
Caballero, no se le permite ir allí si ella se encuentra allí.
Ella ya se fue ayer.
She left yesterday.
If she's not there, then you can go, but if she is there and you go, you will be rearrested.
Si ella no se encuentra allí, puede ir, pero si ella se encuentra allí y usted va, será arrestado nuevamente.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right, so we have the case, last case, civil, Eric Fraga.
Vamos, sir, vamos. Fraga, let's go.
Your Honor, Mr. Fraga also has a misdemeanor case. He'll be back on your jail arraignment calendar.
Okay. All right, Mr. Fraga, you were supposed to go to court-ordered counseling and you failed to go. The first question is, what is your address?
250 South Chrome Avenue. They told me to show up in 48 hours. I was there the next day.
Could I just get your address? Could we start there? 250 South Chrome Avenue. Is that Homestead?
Homestead, Florida, 33033.
33 what?
33033.
All right, do you have that email address?
Fraga Eric, Fraga Eric 59 at gmail.com.
All right, so we are going to set you back down for October 8th at 1:00 p.m. We are also going to send you paperwork to re-enroll in the program. You need to do that immediately.
Okay.
Get yourself in the program and be back in court on the 8th in compliance with the court-ordered program. You understand, sir?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Well, ROR.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
As they go regarding that specific card, open ROR.
I haven't called that yet. This is just a civil case. Yeah, thanks. I think that will conclude the domestic violence calendar.
Recording stopped.
We'll be back in just a few minutes, okay?
Volvemos en unos minutos.
Ms. Halbert?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. This is Matthew Konecki. I sent you an email. Is there a possibility you could send me the A form for Maskey?
You send me an email?
Just this morning.
Okay, yeah, I got it. Let's see. I don't know how I would send you the A form.
Could you just take a picture and text it? I left my cell.
I don't have my cell phone.
Okay. Good.
Sorry.
No worries. Thank you.
All right, we're going to call the next calendar.
Recording in progress.
Your Honor, good morning. This is Joanne Hennessy. I'm here for the City of Miami Beach for the jail arraignment calendar.
All right, thank you so much. Nice to see you again.
Thank you. Nice to see you as well.
Thank you. TGK, are we ready to go?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have they been sworn in?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so let's start. We're going to call the first case Melissa Sagendorf.
Your Honor, Joanne Hennessy for the City of Miami Beach.
All right, ma'am, you've been charged for this calendar. Probable cause has been found on all cases unless otherwise indicated, and the public defender's office will be appointed on all cases unless otherwise indicated. Ma'am, you've been charged with 1 count of camping on Miami Beach. See, there are priors. It appears as though the defendant is homeless. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm in the process of not being. I just got help.
Yes, Judge, she is homeless.
State.
Yeah, Your Honor, there is a couple of priors camping violations, I believe, in 2025. I would just request standard bond in this case.
Judge, if I may. Based on the arrest form, Judge, I see that she was at the beach at 7 o'clock. At that time, I believe that there's no probable cause. At that time, the beach was open.
Your Honor, if I may.
Sure.
The park after hours is a separate ordinance. This is camping. Camping does not have a time requirement. The elements of where she was found, how she was sleeping under a closed cabana with her items around her are all indicia of camping and in violation of the Miami Beach ordinance.
All right, I'm going to find PC. State? What would you like to say?
Your Honor, I would just ask for.
It's
I'm
standard
sorry.
bond. What is that?
Standard bond. It's $150.
We're
Judge,
gonna
we would be asking if you could grant ROR. This is a non-violent offense, Your Honor. She is homeless. She's not going to be able to pay that bond.
I will ROR and set for October 1st at 8:45. Ma'am, there is a stay away order. That means you cannot go back to the 400 block of Miami Beach. You understand that? I have to hear you.
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. We're gonna call the case of Melody May.
Thank you.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, October 1st, right, Your Honor?
October 1st at 8:45, courtroom 6-8.
He's sitting right on the bottom.
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
So everything goes under here?
Yes.
Okay, thanks. All right, is Miss May present? Miss May, you've been charged with 1 count of petty theft. State?
Was that the same location?
Would you speak into the microphone? Thanks, just because I want everybody to be able to hear you.
Absolutely. Apologies, Your Honor. I do see a 2024 trespass. Can't confirm if it was at the same location. As well as a 1998 trespass also convicted. At this time, it would be something that I was in the bond.
Would you just counsel, Ms. Public Defender, if your client is homeless, just put that on the record, because for the homeless individuals for this calendar, unless there's exceptional circumstances, I will be RORing them and putting them on the calendar for October 1st at 2025 at 8:45 a.m.
I gotta go to court.
Well, one moment, Your Honor.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Judge, she's not homeless. So at this time, we're just requesting for an ROR.
What's the standard bond?
The standard bond, Your Honor, would be
150.
Your Honor, we have 150.
Straight bond 150. Ma'am, there is a stay away order. You're not to have any, you're not to go to the Macy's on Southwest 88th Street. Do you understand?
More, and I understand you.
Thank you. We're going to call the case of
Thank
Yvonne
you.
Rodriguez.
Come on, ma'am.
And I get to go what time, Judge? Judge, could you tell me what time I leave today? Because I need to go.
You got to bond out.
I got to bond out.
Miss May, come on, man. Come on.
Judge, would you
No, she
reconsider
need to talk
giving
to me
her?
for real, because
No. Yvonne Rodriguez. Thank you. Ms. Rodriguez, you've been charged with 1 count of trespass. I'm looking at the priors. Is your client homeless?
Are you homeless?
Yeah.
Yeah, Judge. At this time, we'll be asking for a date starting of October 1st, correct?
Yes, we're going to ROR 10/1/25 at 8:45.
And that's in what courtroom, Your Honor?
6-8.
They're okay. They're all going to be.
There is a stay away order, ma'am, so you cannot go back to 424 Southwest 12th Avenue. You understand?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. We have the case of Claire Woodridge. Thank you. Ma'am, you've been charged with 1 count of disorderly intoxication, resisting without, and trespass. Let's see, there's no priors. What are the bonds on these, please?
I have count 1, 150, count 2 and 3, 500.
Straight bond 150. Actually, I'm gonna do PT. Can we do PTS with the alternate 150? Huh?
You can order them.
Yes, Judge.
Your Honor, you can order them in the.
All right, PTS 150, PTS 50, PTS 50. Ma'am, you are to stay away from Brickell City Center. Do you understand?
Yes.
I need to hear it out loud.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Your Honor, I'm sorry, count 2 and count 3, that was 50 even?
PTS alternate bond 50, PTS alternate bond 50.
Thank you.
We need what?
Family member.
Okay, we get that now. What's a phone number that we can call?
Yes.
703. Oh, like my phone number?
No, a family member.
Oh, 703 595 6841.
Who is that for?
And who is that?
Her mother.
Her mom. All right. Let's call Natalie Garcia Torres.
Judge, we're gonna need the services of the Spanish interpreter.
All right, ma'am, you've been charged with 1 count of petty theft.
Señora, se le acusa de un cargo de hurto de menor cuantía.
Is this 152? Petty theft?
Yes.
Fianza también de 150.
We'd be asking for an RR in this case. She has no priors.
Straight bond
Pedimos
150?
libertad bajo palabra, no tiene antecedentes. La fianza son $150.
And a stay away order from Kohl's at 11800 Mills Drive.
Y una orden de alejamiento de la tienda Kohl's que queda en el 11800 Mills Drive.
You understand, ma'am?
Señora, ¿entendido?
Sí.
All right.
Yes.
We're going to call the case of Jamisha Donquale Williams, AIQ2NFE, AIQ2NEE, and AHVN76E. These are bench warrants.
Your Honor, she also has an open felony. She'll be coming back on your bond hearing calendar.
All right, thank you. So on the AIQ2NFE bench warrant 1500, we're going to put down $1,500 bond. On the 76E bench warrant $3,500, straight bond $3,500. And is that it?
Yes.
That's it. All right. So thank you. We have the case of Jasmine Rebecca Howell.
Bond out.
All right. And for bond out, I put it. Okay, just my initials.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. We have the case of Raheem Lewis. Okay, you've been charged with 1 count of petty theft.
She just said, I just heard her saying all my stuff in here, so.
I don't have coming. Or is there an open petty theft right now?
Yes, Your Honor. That's currently 4 other cases.
All right.
She don't know. Which one is she?
All right. How long have you lived in Dade County?
She doing the mailings. Your Honor. Hello, this is defendant Williams Jamisha. She's on the calendar. She's printing on the calendar.
I can't hear you. Could somebody say that?
She did her already. She converted her bench warrants to bonds.
1,500 and 3,500.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm now on Raheem and Kalala.
Raheem Lewis is a refuser.
He refused, Your Honor. Can we just reset it?
Yes, we can. Set for 9-1. All right, we have Carlos Gambayo. It's a bench warrant for $500. We're going to convert it to straight bond 500. All right, we have the case of Allende Crespo.
Your Honor, Joanne Hennessy, I'm just announcing my appearance for the city of Miami Beach. This is the state's case at this time.
Okay.
By your attorney, sir.
Sir, you've been charged with 1 count of cannabis possession and 1 count of open container.
Your Honor, he also has a fugitive warrant from St. Johns County, Florida. Total bond, no bond.
Okay. State.
And Your Honor, I'll make it a Miami Beach ordinance case in the case of Allende Crespo, case number B2501934. The state announces a no process in the cannabis charge.
On the cannabis charge? Okay. And what's the bond on the other?
150.
150? Okay, straight bond 150.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. And let me just make sure I put in here that the cannabis.
And to clarify with Your Honor, corrections announcement is it's a fugitive hold, correct?
Yes, a fugitive hold, yes. We have the case of Abdelaziz Nassif.
Did Metro West come? No? Nobody from Metro West? Williams, come on.
Are you, sir?
No, not him.
Oh, this is not.
It's Metro West.
Is this him?
No, Judge. One moment.
One moment, Your Honor.
All right, he's been charged with 1 count of
Judge.
trust. Yes,
Just letting, for the record, he is homeless.
I see that. Thank you. He's been charged with 1 count of trespass. We're gonna ROR set for 10-1-25 in courtroom 6A. Sir, you are not to go to 4200 Northwest 21st Street. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. We have the case of Tyrone Williams.
Come on, William.
Sir, you've been charged with 1 count of trespass and 1 resisting without. What are the bonds?
500 each count.
Straight bond 500, straight bond 500. We have also a stay away order, sir, from 1034 Northeast 8th Street in Homestead. Do you understand?
Judge, would you consider pretrial services? He does have somewhere else to go, and I see no priors here.
What you mean?
Let me look. Nope, I will not based on the facts of the A form. We've got the case of Dwayne Knox.
No.
All right, sir, you've been charged with 1 count of resisting without and 1 count of disorderly conduct.
Yes, ma'am.
Does he have an open case right now?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, no.
Would you speak into the microphone?
Apologies, Your Honor. He does have an open felony case involving grand theft, burglary, and another 3rd count.
Are you doing a hold? Are you asking for a hold?
Yes, Your Honor.
We'll hold for the felony, Judge.
I'm sorry, can we have the felony case number, please?
Yes, the felony case number is F240006005A.
A as in alpha?
A as in alpha.
Thank
You said Judge Hirsch?
A as in alpha.
And so what is the standard bond on both of these?
The standard bond amounts on the resisting would be 500 and on the disorderly conduct 150.
All right, we'll set 500 and 150. Judge Delao, thank you. And there is a stay away order in favor of 1034 Northeast 8th Street, so you cannot go there, sir. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. We have the case of Leonardo Carrion. Mr. Carrion, you've been charged with 1 count of drug paraphernalia.
Judge, he needs the services of
I'll
the,
do English, I'll do English.
you understand English?
Yeah. I'll do English.
What's the bond state?
The bond amount would be $500, Your Honor.
Straight bond, 500. We have the case of D'Angelo Gonzalez.
Behind you, like $50?
Sir, you've been charged with 1 count of trespass, 1 count of resisting a first responder and resisting an officer without violence. What are the bonds for these?
The trespass count would be $500. For the
250 and 500?
250, 500, and Your Honor, I do see an
Your Honor,
open
Mr.
felony case.
Gonzalez is out on felony bond F 25-13397.
We'll do a hold for the felony, Judge. And then 500, 250, 500.
That will be a hold with that guys.
Judge Gamez. And there is a stay away order in favor of 1034 Northeast 8th Street in Homestead. Do you understand, sir?
Yes,
Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. We have the case of Eric Fraga.
Your Honor, you gave him RR on his DV civil warrant.
Yes. Is this Eric Fraga? No.
Eric Fraga?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you've been charged with 1 count of resisting officer without violence.
Am I allowed to speak, or-
I said straight bond in the amount of $500. We have the case of Omari Gordon. Sir, you've been charged with, oh, this looks like this is a warrant. There's a warrant for,
If you have a warrant and a new charge, the new charge. is the,
Misdemeanor warrant.
935, this which is attached to the.
all right, thank you. So on the M24-27663, we're gonna set straight bond 500, and there's new charge of resisting an officer without violence.
Bond of 500.
We're gonna set straight bond in the amount of $500.
Your Honor, that was 500 on each case, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have the case of Gabriel Marchionassis.
Come here.
Been charged with 1 count of petty theft.
Your Honor, he also has a hold for immigration.
Judge, at this time, we'd be asking for a $1 bond.
Any objection, state?
Your Honor, I would be requesting standard bond 150.
Why are you asking for $1 bond?
Because he does have an ICE hold. Judge, that's when they do have ICE hold, that's what we ask for, a $1 bond.
All right, I'm gonna keep it at standard bond 150. Don't give a benefit just because they have an ICE hold, right? And there's a stay away order in favor of Chevron 401 71st Street. You understand, sir? Can't go there?
Yeah, I know. I understand.
Okay, thank you. We have the case of Isaac Veloso. Is it camping?
Joanna Hennessy for the city of Miami Beach, Your Honor.
Okay, good morning. I'm showing he is homeless. Is that correct?
That's what they.
Yes, do you have somebody to stay?
Yeah, I do.
He is not homeless?
I'm not homeless. I have a residency in Lakeland. I didn't get a warning or nothing. The officer
Okay.
just picked me
Judge,
up.
Judge,
Okay, so the standard bond is 150. I'm gonna set straight bond in the amount of 150. And
He
a
also
sta-
has an open misdemeanor, Your Honor, but I guess you've taken care of that. He does have from 7/19/25 an open trespass and camping.
All right. So, sir, I am going to set straight bond in the amount of 150. You cannot go to 4th Street Beach Avenue. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank
Might
you.
be-
We have the case of Eric Scogan.
Can I just clarify, Your Honor, did you enter a stay away order?
I did.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I didn't get that stay away order, but for that case.
So, I don't know if the state was gonna write a 90 stay away order or give them a.
We could do them the favor of writing it. Yeah.
The state will write one for you. We didn't receive one.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you. No,
welcome.
they usually do. I appreciate it. I should have asked. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So for Eric Scogan, you've been charged with resisting without. And we're going to set straight bond 500.
Judge, he is homeless. We're asking for an ROR.
All right, I'll ROR and set for 10/1 at 8:45. Tommy Holmes.
Here, this is your number.
Sir, you've been charged with 1 count of trespass. Set straight bond and 1,000. He has many priors. Sir, there is a stay away order in favor of 505 Northwest 9th Street. Do you understand?
What's that?
Yes? I need to hear you.
505.
505 Northwest 9th Street in Homestead. Do you understand?
You have to stay away from your son. The judge is asking if you understand.
Yes, ma'am.
You understand? Okay, thank you. We have the case of Luis Melendez de la Cruz.
Thank you, RR.
Your Honor,
You've
can
been
we
charged-
pass, please?
Sure. We have the case of Joseph Perez. You've been charged with 1 count of resisting without. Set straight bond 500.
Judge, we would be asking for an ROR. He does have no priors. The only priors he is, no, he has none.
Straight bond 500. We have the case of Michael Bates. You've been charged with 1 count of resisting without and 1 count of cannabis possession. Set straight bond 500 each count.
Would you consider pretrial services?
Let's see what.
I have the last priors from 2011, Your Honor.
Yeah, I'll do PTS.
Thank you, Judge.
Phone number for the.
Your Honor, that's alternate 500 each count?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Phone, parent or relative,
Say that again.
phone number.
Phone number.
Phone number from like family members.
Yeah, 786.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. 786-768-0170.
Who's that for?
That's my father.
All right, we have the case of George Diaz.
Judge, we need the services of the Spanish interpreter and he is homeless as well.
He's been charged with 1 count of trespass.
se le acusa de un cargo de intromisión ilegal.
We're gonna ROR him and set him for 10-1-25.
Le vamos a permitir salir bajo palabra y fijar su próxima vista el 1 de octubre del 2025.
He cannot go back to the 1900 block of North Royal Poinciana Boulevard in Miami Springs.
No se le permite volver a la cuadra que comienza con el 1900 del Norte Royal Poinciana Boulevard en Miami.
All right, we're gonna call the case of Juan Gonzalez.
Ya. Gracias. Gracias.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Madam
Welcome.
Clerk, can you call corrections, please?
I will phone in 3-1.
Judge, we're gonna be needing the services of the Spanish interpreter, and he is also homeless.
Sir, you've been charged with 1 count of alcohol in public.
Caballero, se le acusa de un cargo de beber alcohol en público.
We're gonna ROR and set for 10-1 at 8:45.
Le permitimos salir bajo palabra y fijamos su próxima vista el 1 de octubre a las 8:45 de la mañana.
Esta es la próxima corte, ¿ok?
In your honor, regarding this case, I will be announcing a null pros.
You're announcing a null pros?
Señor
All right, the
Pérez.
state is null prosing.
La fiscalía le ha tumbado los cargos.
In the
La fiscalía le ha desestimado los cargos.
I'm
Okay,
sorry,
yeah.
State, can you announce the case number, please?
In the case against Juan Carlos Gonzalez, case number M25019382, the state announces a null pros under discretion.
En el caso de Juan Carlos González, M25-019382, la fiscalía anuncia que desestima los cargos en el ejercicio de su arbitrio.
All right, we're gonna call the case of Roberto Prado. You've been charged with 1 count of lewd and lascivious behavior.
That's a lie.
State, let's hear from you.
Your Honor, I do see, starting with the priors, I do see a 2023 burglary, that's domestic related, but then did not result in a conviction, 2007 cocaine possession, 2006 false name, and a 2024 withhold on a petty theft. I do see that the charge is lewd and lascivious behavior. There's a victim on this case in light of the priors and the facts alleged in the affidavit. The state would be seeking an elevated bond amount.
All right. How long have you lived in Dade County, sir?
All my life.
Are you working?
Yes.
What do you do?
Truck driver.
All right. What's the standard bond? Is there a standard bond on this?
Your Honor, it says to be set by you.
What are you asking for, state?
Typically we do see, if I'm not mistaken, here $5,000 in light of the prior $10,000. Pardon me, it's 7,500. We would be seeking double that, 15,000.
The misdemeanor.
I'm gonna set straight bond in the amount of $10,000. And
Judge-
do we have a stay away order?
Mr. Prado just told me that he is homeless at this time.
Well, he's not getting out even if he's homeless, but I'll set him down on October 1st, 2025, in courtroom 8:45.
Your Honor, he'll go to court in 2 days.
Okay.
Yes, we won't, we think that we gotta do one of the other, either set the bond or with the homeless.
I'm setting a bond,
Your Honor, what bond you set for Mr. Prado?
$10,000.
Thank you.
And there is an stay away order in favor of Audrey Timmons, meaning no contact with her. You understand, sir?
Yes.
All right. We have the case of Wilson Rodas Arias.
That's crazy.
Sir, you've been charged with 1 count of petty theft, 1 count of resisting a merchant, and 1 count of resisting an officer without violence. I'm gonna set straight bond on count 1 in the amount of 150, count 2 500, and count 3 500.
So that's 1,300.
Judge,
Yeah,
would you consider pretrial
1150.
I have a bill bond.
And there's a stay away order in favor of Macy's on Miami Beach. You understand? Okay. We have the case of Fernando Valdez.
Mr. Valdez.
Question?
Your Honor, that's an announcement.
All right.
In the case against Fernando Valdez, case number B250193887, the state announces a no prize on discretion.
Okay, sir, the charges have been dropped against you, Mr. Valdez.
Thank you.
All right. We have the case of Calvin Willis.
Come on, sir.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, what was the bond for Mr. Valdez?
Mr. Willis.
It was a null pros.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Stand next to my friend.
Mr. Willis, you've been charged with 1 count of trespass. We're going to ROR you and set you down for 10-1-25 at 8:45.
Judge, that's an RR, correct?
Yes, he needs to stay away from the Sunoco on Southwest 137th Avenue.
When I gotta be back.
You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you. Apologize. We have the case of Jordan Virgil Stephanie.
It's not right here, sir.
Sir, you've been charged with 1 count of petty theft. We're going to ROR you, set for 10-1-20-25 in courtroom 6-8.
That's your next court date, okay? She already.
There is a stay away order in favor of Magic Smoke Shop. You may not go there. You understand, sir?
Yes, honestly.
Thank you. We have the case of Yandy Rodriguez Castillo.
Judge,
So
we're
you've
gonna
been
need
charged
services
with
of
1 count of
distraction.
petty theft.
Caballero, se le acusa de un cargo de hurto de menor cuantía.
We're gonna answer you.
Going to set,
Judge, would you consider PTS?
no, he has
Señoría.
prior arrest for petty theft. No.
Le podría dar PTS, no, él tiene arrestos anteriores por hurto menor.
I'm going to set straight bond in the amount of 150 and a stay away order in favor of Coles on Mills Drive. Do you understand, sir?
Le pongo su fianza en el monto de $150, caballero, y impongo una orden de alejamiento en relación a la tienda Coles que queda en la Mills Drive. ¿Usted ha entendido eso, caballero?
Sí.
Yes.
We'll call the case of Cedric Phillips.
Your Honor, Mr. Phillips refused court, reset for tomorrow.
We'll reset 9-1. We have Kevin Rivas.
Bond out.
Carvin Exantis.
Carvin?
Thank you. Sir, you've been charged with 1 count of trespass. If you think it could be. Set straight bond in the amount of $500. And there's going to be a.
One moment, Your Honor. Hold on, one moment.
I get to speak it up.
Oh, he does?
Kevin was a bond out.
I'm on Carvin Exantis. And I'm setting straight bond in the amount of $500. And there is going to be a stay away order.
That's what I was gonna ask.
And that will be in favor of. The area of 5th Street to 15th Street on Ocean Drive.
Judge, would you consider pretrial services? He does have somewhere to stay, and I see the.
Nope, because there's an open trespass that for the same exact area. So no, $500. We're going to call the case of Elia Thomas.
Judge, I need one moment with Mr. Just one moment.
Sure, no problem.
It's okay. We'll catch up.
Judge, Mr., he's telling me that he did not get stopped in the area where he has the stay away order.
He's what?
That he did not get stopped in the area where there's a stay away order.
Okay.
That's what he wanted to let Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. All right, let's call the case of
I mean, that's fine. I just.
Elia Thomas.
So all I got to do is pay my
She
bond.
got on this person.
That's fine. Just pay my bond and that's it.
Simon, let's go.
Sir, you've been charged with 1 count of possession of cannabis. We're gonna set straight bond in the amount of $500.
And Your Honor, this is an announcement.
It is an announcement, okay.
In the case against Elia Thomas, case number B2501939A, the state announces a no fraud under discretion.
All right, charges have been dropped against you, sir, okay?
Thank you, man.
All right. We have the case of Esteban Pumarol.
Esteban, first name, Pomerol.
Your Honor, Joanne Hennessy for the city of Miami Beach.
All right, sir, you've been charged with 1 count of open container. Showing he is homeless, is that correct?
Yes, Judge.
I'm gonna ROR and set him for 10/1/25 at 8:45.
I got it. I got you. It's here. There's your code.
Your Honor, I just note he does have an open misdemeanor from 826 of trespass of an unoccupied structure.
Is it from the same place?
I'm not sure.
Okay. All right, we have the case of Claudia Arma.
Joanne Hennessy for the city of Miami Beach.
All right,
Arma.
showing no priors. Sir, you've been charged with smoking marijuana.
Sir, over here.
I'm gonna set straight bond in the amount of 150.
Judge, we'd be
Okay.
asking for him to get ROR. This
Your
is
Honor,
a
if I may-
non-violent offense, Your Honor, and he has no priors from what I see.
He has an out-of-state address.
Do you
So we're not,
have some? Do you have an
we have
address in
unknown
Miami?
priors.
No.
I'm gonna set straight bond in the amount of 150. We have the case of Mark Franks.
Come on, sir. Mr. Frank.
Your Honor, Joanne Hennessy for the city of Miami Beach.
What it?
Sir, go ahead.
Oh,
All right, sir, you've been charged with 1 count of smoking cannabis. Showing no priors. We'll do PTS alternate bond 150. What's a phone number, sir, of somebody that PTS can contact?
I gotta do a bond?
No, she's.
You can do a bond if you want. I'm setting it up for alternate bond if you want, but you need a phone number.
Yes, no, 314-566.
Could you speak up a little bit closer to the microphone?
314-566-7106.
Whose number is this?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is this your father, your mother?
I'm sorry. That was my number. I thought she said she needed my number.
No, like your father, family member, friends.
Oh, okay. I gotta call them?
We just need a number because you can't get out on pretrial release unless there's somebody in the community that will vouch for you. You can always post the bond, but I'm giving you the option, okay?
Yes, ma'am. What's the number?
What are you looking for?
Oh, my number is.
One moment, Your Honor. He has the numbers written down in a paper. You want me to-
Okay.
Yeah. Where's
This right.
okay, and who is this?
It's Force. FOR.
So the number is 972-658-5744.
So she said she gotta call somebody. And
Who is this person?
oh, it's my roommate.
Okay.
Name? What is the name of the roommate?
Forrest Loman.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. We have the case of Giovanni Castillo.
Can you explain?
Sir, you've been charged with 1 count of trespass and 1 count of resisting without.
Morning.
Good morning.
Hope your day is well.
Thank you. You too. I'm gonna set straight bond 500 and 500.
He is homeless, Your Honor.
Homeless for 5 years.
He's been homeless for 5 years.
Gonna ROR.
Yeah, and that's RR on both counts.
Yes. And 10-1-25, 845 courtroom 6-8.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
I will make it.
You're stay away from the Newport fishing pier. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. We
No
have the
problem.
case of Jose Litaud Baluarte.
Yes. Hi, good morning.
Sir, you've been charged with 1 count of boating under the influence. Right.
Judge, we would be asking for pretrial services. He has no priors.
All right. Any objection, state?
Your Honor, correct, no cars would be asking standard bond amount 500.
In order to pretrial lease, alternate bond is 500, is that correct? PTS, alternate bond 500. We need a phone number, sir, please, and the name of the person who pretrial will be calling.
Family member number, anyone.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Tell the judge.
Yeah, it's okay.
No, give us a number of your family member, mother,
Your
father.
Honor, that was pretrial alternate 500.
Yes, please.
407 485 0518.
407 485
0518.
And who is this?
0518. And who is the person?
Andrea,
Andrea?
mi novia.
Girlfriend.
Okay.
All right, thank you. We have the case of Emmanuel Chavez Lechuga. Showing we have several warrants on AIVCROE, a bench warrant for 3,000. We're going to convert that to straight bond.
Judge, we need the services of the interpreter.
Okay.
Veo que tenemos varias órdenes de búsqueda y captura por falta de comparecencia en AIBCROE. Hay una fianza, hay una orden de búsqueda y captura con una purga de $3,000. La convertimos en fianza de $3,000.
All right. Are there also ACs out on him?
Your Honor, yes, he also has an AC no bond F24 17734.
All right, we'll hold them on that
Hay
as well.
órdenes de arresto pendientes contra él. Sí, en el F24 17734, una orden de arresto, no tiene derecho a fianza.
Judge, and for this case is a $3,000 bond?
Pues en este caso la fianza son $3,000.
For this case, it's 3,000 and the felony case number is F24017734.
Your Honor, I'm
En
sorry.
este caso son $3,000 y el
I
caso
think.
de delito grave es el F24017734.
Is that the correct number?
Yes,
Your Honor, he has 2 cases. He has a misdemeanor and a traffic.
Él tiene 2 casos, tiene un delito leve y un asunto de tránsito.
We know that question. She hasn't got there yet.
I was just asking Miss Sheila because she's moving a lot of things.
That's a whole for Judge Hurst.
The hold for Judge Hirsch?
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
Reténgalo para que vea el juez Herc.
And then it's $3,000 bond on the bench warrant.
Y $3,000 en la orden de búsqueda y captura.
Is there something else I'm missing?
No, I was just asking, Your Honor, because we had 2 cases in both of them were 3,000 apiece, so that's why I was clarifying.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
¿Pasaba algo por alto? No, señoría, porque tiene 2 casos y cada uno eran $3,000. Muy bien.
We have the case of Rodney Lamar Pearson.
Your Honor, he also has a fugitive warrant from Walton County, Georgia. No bond.
All right, and this is on AC5TYDE. There's a bench warrant for 500. And we'll convert that to straight bond 500. All right, I think that's it for this. Yes. All right, we have,
For the YDE.
he has 2 cases. So let me just clarify for the AC 5TYDE bench warrant 500 for case M24021784, another $500 bond. It's a bench warrant again for 500 converted to bond.
And one more case, Your Honor.
20633. Okay, and in 20693, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All
That's
right, we're gonna
500.
set straight bond in the amount of $500. Thank you.
Yeah, but I can't.
We have Antonio Lazard.
Your Honor, he's out on felony bond F256236.
256236. We're gonna do a hold.
Yes, that's in front of Judge James.
Judge James. And on this case, there's a bench warrant for 500. We're gonna set straight bond 500.
Could I have the individual's name one more time?
This is, we're talking about Antonio Robinson Lazard, ALPFFUE.
No, I'm trying to see what they told me.
DeWitt Lee Williams.
Wait, Judge, what? I apologize. Can I?
One moment, Your Honor, that's the incorrect person.
Okay, no problem.
Can we address Mr. Lazard again, Judge? He wasn't here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I saw somebody there and I thought it was him. So we're gonna, for Mr. Lazard, we're gonna have bench warrant, $500 being converted to bond, and there is a hold for Judge James on his open felony case.
Can I have the felony case number?
F256236.
Thank you, Judge.
Sure, no problem. We have the case of DeWitt Williams.
Yeah. One moment.
Your Honor,
I'm waiting for
Mr.
him to
Williams
bring
has
it.
a related felony. He'll be back on your bond hearing calendar.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so you've been charged with not having a vehicle registration. And looks like driving while license suspended. So we have first the AM3V52E. And on that, we're gonna set straight bond in the amount of 150. And it looks like the other one will be coming back as a felony. So for this case, 150. All right. We have Eric Sanchez.
Your Honor, one moment. We're waiting for Mr. Sanchez.
Yeah, sure, no problem. All right, sir, you've been charged with one count of DWLS knowing.
Judge, at this time, we'd be asking for an ROR. He has no priors.
I can't hear you.
Oh, I do see priors for this defendant. Clarifying, he does have a 2025 2 counts of petty theft conviction.
Can you speak louder? I can't hear anything.
He does have priors, 2025 2 convictions for petty theft.
I'm gonna keep the bond at 150.
Judge, would you consider pretrial services?
No. Jose Monagreda Villegas. All right, we have two cases. We have AM3V5JE.
Judge, he's gonna need the services of the interpreter.
Okay.
Tenemos,
Sorry, Your Honor, who are we addressing?
tenemos dos casos, AM3BJE.
Monagreda Villegas.
48.
El señor Manegreda Villegas.
He also has a hold for immigration.
También tiene una orden de retención por parte de las autoridades migratorias.
All right, so he has the first case number 5JE, where he's been charged with DUI property damage.
El primer caso termina en 5JE, se le acusa de conducir embriagado y causar daño.
And we're gonna set bond at 1,000.
Fijamos su fianza en eso en $1,000.
And he also has case AD07E3E.
Y tenemos también el caso AD07E3E
For DUI, straight bond 1,000.
por conducir embriagado, fianza $1,000.
All right. We
Muy bien.
have Lucas Gomez.
That Mr. Roca, Your Honor?
The next case I'm calling is Lucas Roca Gomez, yes.
One moment.
Your
we're
Honor,
waiting
he has a related felony. He'll be back on your bond hearing calendar.
Okay, thank you. All right, you've been charged with 1 count of drag racing. I'm gonna set bond at 500. And that is A51TCJP. And then we have 1 count of reckless driving on A51TCKP. And what is the bond for that?
It says to be cleared by you, Your Honor.
Just look at this. I set at 1,000.
The standard bond amount is $500, Your Honor.
Okay, so I'll set it at 500. Thank you. All right. We have Kadeem.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. For Mr. Roca, can you give us the bonds again, please?
Yes, on CJP, it is 500, and on CKP, it is 500.
So both cases are 500 each.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're good to go.
Kadeem Olbrice.
He has a related felony. He'll be back on your bond hearing calendar.
All right. So you've been charged with no valid driver's license in ALOE 4WE. I'm going to set straight bond at 150. All right. We have the case of Joe Warner.
You speak English, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
There's a bench warrant for him from case ALO2MAE for $1,000, straight bond 1,000.
I lost my job when I car broke down.
We have Juan Mena.
Come on, let's go there.
That's it?
Mr. Mena.
All right, he also has an open felony. He'll be back on your bond hearing calendar.
Okay. In AAK2SOE, there's a bench warrant for $1,500. We're going to set straight bond 1,500. Calling the case of Tony Jerome.
She's
Tony Jerome. Just a minute. Come on.
Tony Jerome, there are 2 bench warrants in AL936E, bench warrant 2,000. We're going
Judge,
to set.
one moment. I apologize.
Judge, on this one, you didn't write the bond 3,000.
Sorry.
It's all right. And it was a felony hold for this one.
Judge.
Yes.
This is a bench warrant, however, Mr. Jerome was in Broward County
Yeah, and they
at the
told me-
time that this was issued.
And then they told me that I didn't. My bondsman said that I didn't have no warrant. I gotta wait for a court date because I missed it. He said I have to wait for a court date.
Yeah,
and the-
okay. Well, I can't have a trial here today on those facts, as you understand. So I'm gonna set the bench warrant into a bond and that can be brought tomorrow in front of the division judge. So
Can he be ROR'd, Your Honor?
Okay. He's staying with.
does he have prior state?
I don't see any priors.
I'm checking right now. Sorry, that's Your Honor. Does not have any priors.
He does not?
He does. He did that 2021 DWLS knowingly.
No, he cannot. 2,000 on each one. So for AL 936XE, $2,000 bond, on AL 2DD9E, $2,000 bond. Andre Norris.
Come on, Andre.
This is a bench warrant for failure to appear for 500. We're going to set straight bond 500 in AG1 UYCE.
Judge, would you consider ROR? This is a no valid driver's license.
Please.
Does he have priors?
I do see here prior convictions for cannabis possession, 4 of them regarding traffic offenses.
Judge, those are all non-violent offenses.
I understand that. Thank you.
And I do see here priors for 1, 2, 3 criminal priors for driving with a suspended license knowingly.
No, we're going to keep it at 500. We have Tawansky Larici.
No ROR.
No, she got the one.
Can I speak to you for a minute, please?
Okay, you've been charged with DWLS knowingly. Bond is 150.
Your Honor, this for Miss Lariche.
This is for, yes, Mr. Lariche, and that is in case number AM65YDE.
He's also out on probation, F24 24828.
We'll put a hold. F24, one more time, please, the number.
F24 24828.
Okay, thank you. In front of who? Okay, Della O. We have Benjamin Nelson.
Your Honor, you gave him a bond of 150 on the traffic?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Nelson and ALRIYLE, you were charged with no valid driver's license, straight bond 150.
Judge, would you consider pretrial services?
Does he have priors?
From what I have here in front of me, I don't see anything.
No, Your Honor. So as far as what I see, no.
PTS alternate bond, we need a phone number. Alternate 150.
What, do you have a family member's number?
Yes, I do.
Can you give it to us, please? Speak into the microphone.
214-215-0623.
And whose number is that?
That's my fiance, Casey.
All right.
I'm
Thank
sorry,
you.
Your Honor, what was the bond for Mr. Nelson?
PTS alternate bond 150.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Lazaro de la Cruz.
Mr. Dela Cruz, come on, sir.
We need the services of the Spanish interpreter, Your Honor.
Okay.
Your Honor,
he has-
he also has a related felony. He's also out on felony bond F24 16808.
Él tiene un caso de delito grave que está vinculado, que es el F24 16808.
And just, that's in front of Judge.
Judge who? We're going to put a hold on the felony.
Lo vamos a retener por el delito grave.
We have 3 charges here. One is DWLS knowingly in AM 644 FE.
Tenemos 3 cargos aquí. Uno es por conducir con la licencia suspendida hasta viendas. El número del caso es AM64E.
We have reckless driving in AM 65YNE.
Y tenemos conducir de forma temeraria en el AM65YNE.
And no proper endorsement in case number AM87EOE.
Y tenemos el carecer del endoso requerido en el caso AM87E0E.
And what is he out on for now, right now?
¿Y qué es lo que tiene pendiente?
He's currently out on. Apologies. For grand theft.
Por hurto de mayor cuantía.
On the first case, straight bond 150.
En el primer caso, fianza de $150.
On the second case, 150.
En el segundo caso, 150.
And the third case, 150.
Y en el tercer caso, 150.
Thank you.
Gracias.
We have Drake Kurlander, AM3V8PE.
Your Honor, he also has a related felony. He'll be back on your bond hearing calendar.
All right. This is for reckless driving. And we will set the bond at 150. We have Rudy Sabio Velasquez. This is case number ACUVVQE. There is a bench warrant for 100, straight bond 100.
We need the services of the Spanish interpreter.
Tenemos un caso en el que se ha expedido una orden de búsqueda y captura y la purga, por eso son $100, la que se convierte en una fianza de $100.
Thank you.
Gracias.
We have Justin Gonzalez.
He has a hold for immigration.
There is a bench warrant.
Just one moment. We're waiting for him to be brought in.
Oh, okay. All right.
The services of the Spanish interpreter.
Present.
right,
Él
there-
tiene una orden de retención por parte de las autoridades migratorias.
There is a bench warrant for him in the amount of $1,000.
Se expidió una orden de búsqueda y captura contra él por no comparecer en el monto de $1,000.
Going to set straight bond in the amount of 1,000.
Le fijo su fianza en el monto de $1,000.
And this is in case AL1YYYE.
Y esto es en el caso AL1YYE.
All right.
Muy bien.
We have
Ya terminó.
Luquel Fernandez.
Bond out.
Okay. Jose Duarte.
One
He's a
moment,
bond
Your
out.
Honor.
And Wilfredo Villa.
Your Honor, he has a related felony. He'll be back on your bond hearing calendar.
And he will need the services.
Su señoría, él volverá en los casos de delitos graves.
All right, so in this case, ALRN 78E.
Excuse me, Your Honor, is the interpreter required for this defendant?
No,
Sorry,
this is
Judge.
just for the record.
Thank
The charge is DWLS. Gonna put straight bond at 150. But you could let him know that.
Estoy fijando la fianza en $150.
Next case is Lizbel Cardozo Pardillo.
He has a hold for immigration.
Un moment, Your Honor,
El
we're trying
señor
to be
Lisbel
brought.
Cardoso Pardillo tiene una orden de retención por parte de las autoridades migratorias. So I only have to pay 150.
Yes, sir.
Sí, caballero.
All right, we have Mr. Pardillo here. This is a DUI.
Tenemos al señor Pardillo entre nosotros. Este es un caso de conducir embriagado.
We're gonna set straight bond in the amount of $1,000.
Fijo su fianza en el monto de $1,000.
Judge, would you consider pretrial services?
Does he
Sería,
have
le puede
priors?
permitir salir a cargo de servicio antes de juicio. Él tiene antecedentes.
Your Honor, this Mr. Cardoso?
This is Mr. Cardozo Pardillo, right? I believe he has an ICE hold.
No, Your Honor.
Yeah, he has a hold for immigration.
So we'll keep it at 1,000.
Él tiene una orden de retención por parte de las autoridades migratorias. Mantenemos su fianza en $1,000.
We could bring in Mr. Juan Correa.
Bond out.
I believe that concludes this calendar.
Yes, we had one more that we left.
Oh, we passed. You're
entendido.
right. We did. We passed one, and that would be Luis Melendez de la Cruz. Thank you.
Refuse court, we set for tomorrow.
Thank you.
Correction, you don't have a phone
Your Honor,
here?
if I may be excused, this is Joanne Hennessy for the city of Miami Beach.
Yes, thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Thank you. You too. Good day.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Ms. Sheila?
We don't have a phone here, so give us like maybe 30 minutes. They call us upstairs on H-Small, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because you wanted to verify something, right?
Judge,
We just needed to know who the clerk was.
Sheila Hayes. And Marcus.
Judge, this is a criminal that's just traveling with.
Marcus did traffic and you did misdemeanors, Ms. Sheila?
Yes, and I'm still in.
Thank you.
Welcome, have a nice day. Oh, we don't have a phone.
No. No, but they watch, yeah.
Recording stopped.
You didn't need it? Did you pack it? Exactly. No, it was just a copy. I would never gave you the right.
All right, we'll begin the next calendar as soon as the paperwork is ready. Thank you.
It's just on the only way.
Comenzaremos a presentar los próximos casos en cuanto esté lista la documentación. Muchas gracias.
Your Honor, would I be able to confirm my client's on this docket, not the PM docket?
Yeah.
We don't have a PM docket, so
That's misdemeanors and traffic. I don't know about.
what type of,
Juvenile.
what?
It's felony, Your Honor. It's Sierra Maskey.
There's only one calendar per file.
I don't have the calendar yet, so I can't confirm for you, counsel. So I apologize.
Okay, thank you, though.
All right.
Yeah, there's a bond out, if you can do bond out for the.
Oh, sure. Thank you.
Oh, I have more. Hello. Just give me a minute.
No, I did not, but I've gone to football games there.
Oh, okay.
I did.
They just answered every on their way down.
Okay, we'll be starting in a few minutes as soon as the clerks come down with the files. Thank you.
Comenzaremos en breve en cuanto los secretarios vengan con los expedientes. Gracias.
We're gonna start the felony calendar in just a moment. I know council, you had asked for us to look for a case. I have a big stack of
She should be good.
files here, but who were you looking for?
Sierra Maskey, Maske.
I'll put it on.
Oh, okay, so we already have that towards the top. And then I think there was another one, Lucas Roca, somebody's looking for,
Yes.
Lucas Roca?
Yes, that's mine.
Yes. Okay, we'll get that for you and we're gonna begin in a moment, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I mean, what kind of place is it?
All right, we're going to call the
Recording in
bond
progress.
calendar.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Assistant Public Defender Taylor Arthur. Is it presumed the Public Defender's Office is appointed unless otherwise stated?
Yes, and probable cause has been found on all cases unless otherwise indicated. If everybody could please stand and raise their right hand.
En todos los casos se nombrará la Defensoría Pública para representar al acusado, a menos que se diga lo contrario y se determina que hay suficientes indicios de criminalidad, a menos que se diga lo contrario. Por favor, pónganse de pie para prestar juramento y levanten la mano derecha.
All rise and raise your right hand.
De pie, levanten la mano derecha.
Do you swear affirm the testimony about to give you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, said?
Juran o afirman que dirán la verdad, toda la verdad y solamente la verdad.
All right. All right. The first case we're going to call is Ruben Leyva. Sir, you've been charged with 1 count of battery by detainee.
Morning.
Good morning. And I'm going to need help from everybody with the standard bonds on all of these, if you could help me.
Better than 5,000, but just like we usually put 5,000.
Okay.
Judge Glazer typically does 2,500 and Judge Lodi Jean typically does 1,000, Your Honor. I'd ask for 1,000.
All right, let me look at his priors. I'm going to do 2,500. I don't have a copy of the calendar, but it's okay. You don't have to give it to me. I'll just go with you. All right. All right. Thank you. We have Darnell Jones, another out of turn battery by detainee case.
Mr. Jones is coming, Your Honor.
Thank you so much. Just looking at his priors.
He's
Mr.
present,
Jones,
Your Honor.
I'm sorry.
I was just letting you know he's here. I saw you.
Oh, thank you. You've been charged with battery by a detainee. I am looking at the priors. I'm going to do 2,500. Thank you. We have the case of Cole Van Dwet, if I'm saying it correctly, and we have private counsel here.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah. They landed.
Your Honor, what page is that on?
That 15, number 40. That podium does not work. I'm not going to podium itself. That one work? Yeah. Nicholas Scons on behalf of Mr. Van Landen.
Okay, much better. Thank you.
Of course, Judge.
And Corrections is calling for him as a friend of the court, Your Honor.
Judge,
All right,
what's the
thank
name
you.
of the defendant?
Cole Christian Van
Landit.
And that's number 46 on page 15, Corrections.
Correct, yes.
He's not here yet, Judge. We need to pass him.
All right, we'll pass it. All right. We have Sierra Mask.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Konecki on behalf of Sierra Maskey.
And I believe this is on page 2. There she is. All right. Ma'am, you've been charged with trafficking. Let's look at the priors.
And Your Honor, we are filing a motion for pretrial detention. This is one of the enumerated offenses under Florida statute section 907.0415 subsection A.
Yes, they are co-defendants with Mr. Cole. The last week I was on down and we have the.
Would you just speak into a microphone that works? Sorry, because I just want everybody to be able to hear. Thank you.
I was just saying that these are co-defendants. The prior case that we called is a co-defendant with this case. We're going to be asking for a motion for pretrial detention on both. Can I enumerate the reasons why, Your Honor?
All right. Do you have the motion?
Yep, we're handing it up now.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, I obviously don't have a copy of the motion if that can just be stated out loud.
Why don't you start then, State?
Yes, Your Honor. So.
Could you go in front of the microphone though? Thank you.
Under Florida Statute 907.0415D, this is one of the qualifying offenses, Judge. This includes a controlled substance, which we would look at under C4 of Florida Statutes 904-401-5A, Judge. So in this specific instance, the co-defendants were at the airport. They were carrying controlled substances which qualify for this offense, including ketamine, tramadol, codeine. They also had needles, a hypodermic needle that was discovered. And given the different types of substances that they were carrying, Judge, we believe that this qualifies as one of the dangerous offenses for which pretrial detention should be granted.
Your Honor, may I be heard?
Yes.
The state related to both co-defendants. They are individual people, and since I do not have a PC in front of me or an A form stating what was in my client's, possession, I would just want to make sure that she's not being lumped in with her co-defendant with what was in her specific bag. Specifically, I would say that this is a first offense. She is a college graduate, has a job in HR for a big healthcare group in Austin, Texas. We have her family that is on Zoom right now here for support. And she does, I got involved here right away because the family was very involved and wants her to be able to get back home and have me help resolve this case here. Her fiance's uncle is a attorney in Boca Raton, so there is a connection here. And again, I'm here on the case so that we can move forward. I think otherwise she would be entitled for a bond, and I would just ask for the standard bond for a first-degree felony be set.
So, and Your Honor, there was a binding declaration, as we can see on page 2 of the arrest form, from both subjects, which claimed ownership of all the luggage and contents within. We do believe that this is a flight risk. I mean, she does want to return to Ecuador. She was at the airport carrying all these substances from both co-defendants. We are just focusing now on Miss Mask. This defendant signed a binding declaration claiming ownership of the contents of that luggage, which contained the drugs that we're discussing. So we believe that a motion for pretrial detention should be granted, Your Honor.
Your Honor, if I can give a little bit of color, because I thought I heard that she was wanting to return to Ecuador. She does not want to return to Ecuador. She lives in Texas. While she declared ownership of the luggage, this was a family trip, and the co-defendant is her fiance. This was a family trip to a wedding in Ecuador, and they were coming back. So whether or not she actually knew what was in her bag is going to be one of the key issues in the case.
I totally understand that, but for purposes of today, that's not what's before me, right?
Understood.
If I may be heard on behalf of the co-defendant, I understand that submissions were made simultaneous for these motions. This does not qualify as one of these enumerated offenses under 907.041D. Specifically, 907.0415D covers only dangerous crimes. The only dangerous crime that's enumerated is trafficking in fentanyl. That's 893.135 subsection 1C4. Codeine and ketamine. Ketamine is not even enumerated for purposes of trafficking. So there shouldn't be probable cause for purposes of trafficking ketamine, as that's not a controlled substance that's enumerated under 135. With respect to codeine, it's enumerated under C2, which is not the subsection for the dangerous crime statute. I have copies of both statutes, Judge, that can provide.
Okay.
I did highlight.
Date. What's the bond? What's the bond on this?
F1?
Yeah.
It'll be 15,000.
Okay.
Well, Your Honor, it does not only qualify for dangerous or violent offenses. It has to do with any controlled substances that are under subsection C4. I believe that the ones that were handed to me. I don't see C4.
I'm sorry? Counsel, could you state your appearance for the record?
Yes, Your Honor. Matthew Konecki.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I do see that here it includes any substances, including a mixture of these. The ones that I read into the record were ketamine, and I have to read the other one, Your Honor. Moment. It was ketamine as well as Valium, as well as codeine. Your Honor, giving the mixture of all these substances, we believe that it would qualify.
I'm going to deny the motion for pretrial detention, and I'm going to grant bond. Ma'am, you live in Texas. What do you do?
Human resources for a nonprofit.
All right. I'm going to grant are there any prior state?
For Ms. Mask, I don't see any priors.
Okay, I'm going to set straight bond in the amount of $15,000. Are there any priors for the co-defendant?
Your Honor, I do see prior charges for the traffic of opium, heroin. This is from, let me tell you the exact.
So just for Miss Mask, $15,000. I don't have the other defendant in front of me now, so I want to pass that till we have that. So she's going to be released on $15,000.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. All right. We have the case of Lucas Roca.
Good morning, Your Honor. Tony Tomas on behalf of Mr. Roca.
Good morning.
Morning.
Mr. Roca, you've been charged with fleeing and eluding, drag racing, and reckless driving. I don't show any priors. Is that correct, State?
Judge, you already issued a $500 bond on each traffic.
Okay.
And Your Honor, we would be requesting the standard bond amount of $5,000 on this count.
How much is it, counsel?
5,000.
All right. I'll grant that straight bond 5,000. Which count is that? Let me just go back. One.
Count one.
All right. Straight bond 5,000.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right. Just state we have. All right. Somebody just has to give me the right amount because I don't know them all. Okay. So I'm changing that to 7,500 to do the standard bond. Okay.
7,500. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
I'm sorry. What?
And I get it. Everybody doesn't remember everything, but I definitely don't.
Dang.
So thank you for everybody's help. I appreciate it. All right, moving right along. I don't know where my calendar went.
Oh, you're on.
Oh, no, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, great. And I didn't see any priors for his case, just FYI. So
I just see that a prior arrest, and he does have a DUI out in Texas. He was convicted for that DUI.
oh, you're doing NCIC.
As well, Judge.
They supposed to pull it up at the, oh, she do got it up.
Oh.
Do we have Cole? I'm gonna say his name wrong every single time. Van Landit ready?
He's not here yet, Judge. He's on the way.
Okay, just you let us know when he's here, okay?
I will.
Thank you. So let's call the next case, which is Elmenia Taylor.
She refused, Judge.
We'll reset for tomorrow.
Your Honor, I can actually go ahead and waive her presence, stand mute S to PC, and request standard bond.
She has an AC, Judge, no bond.
Okay, do you want to waive her presence?
Yes, Your Honor, and I believe standard for this case would be 2,500 count 1 and 500 counts 2 and 3. That's what I would request.
State, you'll jump in here on anything. So she'll have a hold on the AC and I will set bond on count 1 and count 2. Let me just see what they are.
Yes, Your Honor, and that does reflect, no objections.
All right. Thank you. We have the case of Tanisha Dukes. Oh, over to you.
Judge, what's the bonds for Taylor?
2,500 and 500.
Count 3.
I was told there were 2 counts.
It's 3 counts.
There's a third.
Yes, I requested count 2 and 3 be 500, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear and I didn't see that there was a count 3. So 500 and count 3 as well. Thank you. Apologize. We have the case of Tanisha Dukes. Okay, Miss Dukes, you've been charged with possession of controlled substance.
Your Honor, I do see no priors. I'd be requesting pretrial services. Or, excuse me, I see 1 withhold on a misdemeanor in 2010.
Any objection, State?
Your Honor.
Let me just look at her.
What's the amount they're seeking? I didn't hear.
Pretrial services, given the lack
Asking
of
for
time.
pretrial services.
And alternate bond, the standard bond amount. Yes, Your Honor, no objection.
Where's the location from? But I put no local tie. What's the address?
What's your address? Because I'm showing Orlando.
Yeah, you don't have to go Orlando.
Yeah. Okay, so if they're out of town, we can't do that. So that will be denied. What's the standard bond?
I'd request 2,500 in this case.
I'm sorry, everybody's talking at the same time. Okay, the standard bond is 7,500 and you're asking for what?
2,500.
All right, that will be denied. I'll do 5,000. All right, and for her case, Miss Dukes, you are not allowed to return to 10525 Southwest 178th Street or 17750 Southwest 105th Street. You understand, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. We have the case of Sari Castillo.
Your Honor, what about Miss Menendez Abdallah?
We're passing her on request for the ASA. All right, ma'am, you've been charged with 1 count of battery on
Your
a
Honor, she's
Leo.
not here yet.
Oh, I thought I just saw a lady there.
No, that was Miss Menendez.
Oh, okay.
Miss Castillo is but now present, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am, you've been charged with 1 count of battery on a law enforcement officer.
Oh, no, that's not.
Right, let's look at her priors. What is it, the standard bond? If you guys could just shout it out, you'll really help me.
Your Honor, given the lack of priors, I'd be requesting pretrial services.
That's going to be denied, and she has a prior assault on a law enforcement officer arrest, so that will definitely be denied. Straight bond 5,000. We have.
Judge, we have Mr. Cole here if you want to take him.
Mr. Cole. Okay, we're going to call back up Van Landit. All right. And we have another co-defendant on this case. When he comes in, we'll talk to him, and this is private counsel.
Yes, Your Honor, and just so the court's aware, Mr. Van Landit's father, Dirk Van Landit, is also on Zoom.
All right, so sir, you've been charged with drug trafficking, and State, you said there were priors.
Yes, Your Honor. So he does have a prior DUI. He was convicted of that DUI, thank you, in 2018. So if we're looking at the section for pretrial detention, which is 907.041, and we go to section, 5, subsection C4A, whenever the defendant has been previously convicted of any crime under Florida statutes 316.193, and then it skips to that's one of the reasons that the court may find that pretrial detention is necessary. So in this case, Judge, while I understand that for Ms. Mask, it was not one of the controlled substances that qualified for the offense, as counsel pointed out, in this instance, the defendant does have a prior for DUI, which is one of the reasons why the court can find that that's sufficient to hold them.
All right, where do you live, sir?
Ma'am, I live in Austin, Texas, where I am gainfully employed and have just purchased a home.
What do you do there?
I do property management for associations spanning from condos, single family residential, and commercial.
All right, I'm gonna set straight bond in this case in the amount of $15,000 and deny the pretrial detention. That will be without prejudice for the state to bring that back up. Thank you.
Judge, is it 15,000 each count? It's 2 counts.
Yeah, I believe there are 2 counts, Judge. One of them does not qualify under the trafficking statute as a controlled substance that can even fit.
Which one?
Ketamine, Judge. So they're both labeled as trafficking illegal drugs. Codeine does qualify, ketamine does not, Judge. Should just be a possession of controlled substance. I would stipulate that the court, or I would concede to probable cause, Judge, with respect to a possession charge.
On the ketamine.
On the ketamine.
State?
Your Honor, I believe that when we're referring to one of the controlled substances that it qualifies, that's only for pretrial detention purposes. I do see that the codeine does qualify, Your Honor. But given the amount that they were carrying, I don't see anything in the statute that specifically limits it. This would only be those charges.
And Judge, 893.03 labels ketamine as a controlled substance, but it's not a controlled substance for purposes of trafficking. I previously was the head of this narcotics unit for 2 years at the state field. You cannot traffic in ketamine.
Let me ask you a question. What is the standard bond for a possession of controlled
I
substance?
believe it's 2,500, Judge, if I'm not mistaken, Madam Clerk. F3.
Yeah.
2,500. Okay, I'm gonna grant bond 15,000 and 2,500.
2,500 count too?
Yes. All righty.
Judge, also
And
for corrections. I'm sorry,
Yes.
go ahead.
Corrections, if you can annotate, it's exit bail bond. We'll be posting this bond. We'll have that handled today.
No problem.
Thank you very
Also,
much.
Judge, for corrections, can we take out number 47, McPherson? He's also on page 15, Bradley McPherson.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Thank you. McPherson. I've got him here. All right, I have him. Does everybody else have his case? Okay. Do you have him?
He's almost here, Your Honor.
I'm showing he refused.
No, he's present before the court, Your Honor.
Oh, great. Okay. All right. Sir, you've been charged with 1 count of battery on a Leo. State.
Defense is requesting 2,500, Your Honor.
McPherson. Okay, I'll give you a second. I apologize.
Your Honor, I just submitted upon signing, you have a flyer in front of you.
Mhm.
It was battery on a law enforcement officer.
Corrections officer, yes. He has no priors.
5,000.
That's the standard. We're just checking for a national prior, Your Honor, and then if there's no other priors, then we would be asking for standard. If one would verify that they have not one. There are none, Your Honor, we would be asking for standard one.
Okay. He has no priors. I'm gonna set straight bond in the amount of 5,000. Thank you so much. We have the case of Anna Gonzalez. All right, ma'am, you've been charged with 1 count of possession of controlled substance. I'm gonna set it as standard bond unless the state objects.
Your Honor, you would ask for elevated bond. She does have convictions, multiple for cocaine.
What are you asking for?
If it's 5,000, then we would be asking for 7,000.
I'm showing it's 2,500.
Defense fee requesting 2,500,
Your
Your Honor.
Honor, she has 16 convictions in total, including drug-related felonies.
Want to set bond at 3,500? We have the case of Jamisha Williams.
We do have a stay away order for this defendant, Your Honor. I'm watching my defendant too.
Thank you.
For the defendant, we are asking for an elevated bond, Your Honor. They have a 2023 battery withhold. Given that it's the same nature and that this case is a battery on the elderly, we would be asking for elevated bond, Your Honor.
Is it the same person?
It's not, not that I see, Your Honor.
And Your Honor, if you look in the four corners of the A form, there's nothing that establishes the age of the alleged victim as being 65 or older.
Your Honor, we have the date of birth of the victim ourselves, and it's from the victim's date of birth is 11/16/1948. Understood.
All right, so I don't see this in here. The age of the victims. What do you want to do?
Your Honor, if Your Honor would like to have a probable cause here and we can have it tomorrow, we would ask just for a little bit of time so we can get the officers in here.
Do you want to waive that argument and I can set a bond or reset it for tomorrow for PC?
I'll waive the argument, Your Honor, and we can set a bond today.
All right, thank you. So there's one count. I show she has a prior from 2023 of a battery. All right, and the 2,500?
Yes.
We're gonna set straight bond 2,500. All right. We have Dolores Dennis.
Your Honor, for this defendant, we would be asking for an elevated bond. They have 6 prior drug convictions. The latest is from 2022. And they also have a drug arrest from January of this year. The standard
She's
bond
not
for this.
present
She's
yet.
not here yet, so just give 1 second. Just so we can be ready for the next person, it's gonna be Katrine Chavez Bendesu. After, okay. Are you Miss Dennis?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you've been charged with 1 count of controlled substance, crack, and possession and intent to sell. All right. And state?
Yes, Your Honor, we're asking for an elevated bond of 5,000. This defendant has 6 prior drug convictions. The latest is from 2022, and the latest arrest is from January of this year.
5,000 on count 1 you're asking for?
All L2, I was talking about count 2. Yes. Yes, so 5,000 on count 2, and then we would be asking for the regular bond.
For the 7,500 on count 1? Let me just look. She does have many priors. I am going to do count 1, 7,500, count 2, 2,500. All right. We have the case of Katrin Chavez Bendesu.
Mrs. Chavez Betu has a hold for immigration.
All right.
We're just asking for a standard bond, Your Honor. They don't have any priors.
Again, she's not present.
All
She's
right.
not present and requires the services of the Spanish interpreter.
Okay, ma'am, you've been charged with 1 count of possession of controlled substance and possession of drug paraphernalia.
Señora, se le acusa de un cargo de posesión de una sustancia controlada y de parafernalia para usar drogas.
I'm going to set straight bond 2,500 on count 1 and 500 on count 2.
Voy a fijar su fianza en el monto de $2,500 en el primer cargo. En el segundo cargo, su fianza son $500.
And this was said before she entered the room that there is an immigration hold, correct, Your Honor?
Antes de que ella ingresara a la sala, se nos dijo que tenía una orden de retención por parte de las autoridades migratorias. ¿Correcto, su señoría?
That's what I was told.
That's correct.
Eso es lo que se me ha dicho. Eso es correcto.
All right, we have Jessica Dutherville.
I believe that's a bond out, Your Honor.
Bond out.
Okay, thank you. Michael Meyerhofer.
Judge, Mr. Meyerhofer is out on felony bond on 5 cases. Would you like for me to give you the 5 cases?
I think I have them here, so we're gonna do a hold on F 25-14483, F 25-15104, F 25-15105, F 25-15523, F 25-15524.
Yes, Your Honor, we did have a motion for pretrial detention. I don't know if that's necessary now that we're doing the holds on the felonies.
Those, these don't even qualify for that. Motion.
Also, I don't believe these offenses qualify under the pretrial detention statute, Your Honor.
Your Honor, he's a violent felony offender, so that's one of the reasons that we were moving for no.
I don't have that on the jail card, that he's a violent felony offender.
Well, Your Honor, they qualify when they're out on felony hold for something, including this is a drug-related case.
That's not true at all. Violent felony offenders of special concern is certain charges while being on probation.
They're not eligible for bond when they're out, Your Honor.
Oh, yeah,
All right.
she
Yeah.
put that-
Yeah, that's what I'm asking for.
You're asking for what?
For them to not be eligible for bond, Your Honor.
All right, so we're putting a hold on all of the felony cases.
Yes, Your Honor.
And the next thing you're asking for on these charges is what?
We were asking for a motion for pretrial detention, Your Honor.
You are or you were?
We are. We do have to ask Your Honor for it, given that is a controlled substance, Your Honor.
Your Honor, these charges I don't believe qualify under the statute as well. I'd be asking for standard bond on all of these cases.
What is the bond on count one?
I believe
How
typically-
much? Just give me 1 second, just so I can hear from the clerk, and I'll hear from you again, but I can't hear from 2 people at once. All right, and count 2? 3? Mhm. Okay, because he is out on bond, I'm gonna make it 20,000, 20,000. Count 1, 20,000, count 2, 20,000. Count 3, 500. Count 4, 500. Count 5, 500. And there's a count 6, right? Okay,
No.
there we go. All right, thank you. We have the case of Marcus Jordan. All right, sir, you've been charged with 1 count of possession of cocaine and 1 count of cannabis possession. State.
Your Honor, was that called out of turn as well?
No,
that's okay.
I don't believe so, but
It's number 12 on page 4.
We have it. We're asking for an elevated bond, Your Honor. They have 2017 withholds for 2 drug-related charges.
And Your Honor, I'd be asking for TAP alternate standard bond of 2,500 count 1 and 500 count 2.
he's homeless.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I'm gonna order TAP alternate bond 3,500, count 1, and TAP alternate 500, count 2. All right, thank you. We have the case of Willie Hill. Is this Willie Hill? Hi, you're not here on Willie Hill, so let me finish Willie Hill. Thank you. Is this Mr. Willie Hill?
Yes, Your
All
Honor.
right, he's
Mr.
been
Willie
charged
Hill.
with DWLS third and subsequent conviction.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Hill did hand me a form from the Florida Department of Vehicles. Couldn't think of it, motor vehicles. It does show that his license is valid. State, are you seeing this as well?
Your Honor, we did see that. However, we think that that might be an error because he's a 5-time prior habitual traffic offender. I don't even think it would be possible for him to get his license, so we think that that might be an issue with it.
Either way, it's saying that his license is valid, Your Honor. Given this, he wouldn't know that his license is suspended, especially if.
So you have something from the driver's license that shows that he has a valid license?
Yes, this is from.
And you see that as well, State?
I do see.
So at this point, I'm gonna ROR him. You can investigate further, and if it's not valid, you can come back, right? But if everybody has it in the public record that it's valid, we're gonna ROR him.
Yes, Your Honor, it's just the offense incident was on the 30th and it matched that he did not have a valid license, so we, just for the record, we can pick that up in two, but we'll take it.
Okay, got it. Thank you. All right, so let's call, are you here on which case? Okay, so could we call the case of Leda Mendez? I'm sorry, it's all together on this.
Mendez Abdallah, Your Honor.
Mendez Abdallah, thank you. There's two cases.
Do you speak English? She requires the services of the Spanish interpreter, Your Honor.
All right, so I'm showing I have two cases. One, there is an arrest warrant. And let me just look at that.
She has a hold for immigration.
Me indica que usted tiene dos causas. Una es una orden de arresto. Ella tiene una orden de retención por parte de las autoridades migratorias.
The arrest warrant, the arrest warrant is for $250,000.
En relación a la orden de arresto es a cambio de $250,000.
And then there is also the charge of vehicular homicide.
Y también está el cargo de homicidio vehicular.
And let me just, what happened here?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Laura
¿Qué ha
Adams
ocurrido
on
acá?
behalf of the state of Florida. Please forgive my more casual attire. I normally would not be dressed like this for court.
Let him just.
Perdón, señoría, represento al estado de la Florida y perdone que me haya aparecido en ropa tan poco formal. Normalmente no me he visto así.
Your Honor, this is a case in which in 2006, the defendant was driving while under the influence of alcohol. She crashed through a flashing red light.
Let's stop right there, just because.
Señoría, este es un caso en el cual la acusada en el 2006 estaba conduciendo embriagada y se llevó una luz intermitente roja.
And as a result, she crashed into the car driven by Gloria Hall and killed Gloria.
Y como consecuencia de eso se estrelló contra el vehículo que estaba siendo conducida por la señora Gloria Hall y mató a Gloria.
At the time of the crash, the defendant was transported to the hospital where a sample of her blood was taken.
En el momento del accidente, a la acusada se la trasladó a un hospital donde le sacaron una muestra de sangre.
The City of Hialeah Police Department investigated the case and got a warrant for that blood sample and submitted it to the toxicology laboratory.
La ciudad de Hialeah investigó el caso y obtuvo una orden de registro que le permitió obtener esa muestra de sangre y la presentó al laboratorio de toxicología.
At that time, the defendant was dating someone within the Hialeah Police Department.
En aquel entonces la acusada estaba en una relación de noviazgo con alguien del departamento de policía de Hialeah.
By the time that the Hialeah Traffic Homicide Unit got the toxicology results, this defendant's boyfriend had given her the heads up and she fled the country.
En el momento en que el departamento de toxicología estaba, antes de que le entregara el resultado a la policía, ese departamento, el novio de la acusada le avisó, le dio el soplo de lo que estaba ocurriendo y la acusada se marchó, huyó del país.
Literally for years, law enforcement.
Literalmente por años.
Literally for years, law enforcement has been seeking this woman's arrest.
Literalmente por años, las autoridades que velan por el cumplimiento de la ley han tratado de arrestar a esta acusada.
Her brother, who is present and is a law enforcement officer, has been in communication with law enforcement, as has the state attorney's office.
El hermano de ella, que está presente y que es un oficial que vela por el cumplimiento de la ley, ha estado en comunicación con la acusada y también con la fiscalía.
On Friday, I was wrapping up a trial of a triple vehicular homicide unrelated to this. I got contacted that law enforcement had finally gotten a hold of this defendant and that she was on her way back to the United States.
El viernes en lo que estuve terminando un caso que tenía que ver con 3 homicidios vehiculares que no tienen nada que ver con este. Las autoridades por el cumplimiento de la ley se comunicaron conmigo y me indicaron que esta acusada estaba de vuelta o regresando a los Estados Unidos.
Yesterday, I communicated with a traffic homicide investigator with the City of Hialeah Police Department and informed them that I believed that there was sufficient evidence for a court to find the defendant also guilty of the crime of vehicular homicide.
Ayer me comuniqué con un investigador del departamento de Hialeah, de policía, y les comuniqué que que yo pensaba que había suficientes pruebas para retener a esta acusada también en relación al cargo de homicidio vehicular.
So right now, while she does have an outstanding warrant and bond for $250,000 for DUI manslaughter, I am asking Your Honor to please reset this matter for tomorrow so I can file a motion for pretrial detention.
Y en este momento, señoría, a pesar de que esta acusada está encarando una orden de búsqueda y captura a cambio de una purga de $250,000 en el cargo de homicidio vehicular, yo le voy a pedir a su señoría que postergue esta vista hasta el día de mañana para yo poder radicar una solicitud para que se le retenga sin derecho a fianza en lo que está pendiente el juicio.
Because while I recognize that $250,000 is a significant amount of money for a DUI manslaughter charge, this defendant has shown that she is willing and able to flee this jurisdiction to evade prosecution, and I do not want that to happen for another day.
Porque a pesar de que reconozco que $250,000 es una suma considerable para retener de fianza para tener a una persona con medidas cautelares interinas en lo que está pendiente un caso de homicidio vehicular, esta acusada ha mostrado una disposición de huir de la jurisdicción y yo no quiero que eso vuelva a ocurrir.
So if Your Honor would just please reset this matter for tomorrow, I will have enough time to file that motion for pretrial detention. I don't know whether it will be Your Honor or another judge that will be presiding, but I will be more than willing to be able to have that motion heard or heard within the next 5 days pursuant to the Florida statute. I think it's 907.041.
Y entonces, si señoría, tuviese la amabilidad de fijar la próxima vista para mañana, yo con todo gusto radicaré la moción porque estoy dispuesta a que se escuche, ya sea ante usted o ante cualquier otro juez.
And I thank you for
You're welcome.
passing this matter for
You're
me.
welcome. So,
Gracias por avanzar esto.
defense, I'd like to hear from you, and then we also have her brother here present. Is there anything you'd like to say, defense?
Defensa, también quiero saber de usted. Tengo entendido que el hermano de ella también se encuentra presente. Defensa, ¿usted desea añadir algo?
Your Honor, there's nothing I can say to dispute those facts at this time. I would just note a pretrial detention motion is pretty standard from what I've seen, because I've done bonds a lot, is that it's a typical motion that the state can just file on any case in the moment. The state attorneys in that courtroom probably have blank motions. I don't think this needs to be reset.
Okay, got it. Let's hear from
Pues,
you. Raise your
señoría,
right hand. Oops, sorry.
No creo que tengo muchas cosas que añadir en relación a los hechos no, en este momento, pero solamente le digo que una solicitud de que se le retenga pendiente el juicio es una moción bastante estándar y muy probablemente los fiscales tienen una en blanco que usted puede llenar en este momento.
These law firms have to be about to give you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I do.
All right.
Excuse me, Your Honor, this is interpreter speaking. I cannot hear whoever is speaking.
He needs to speak into that microphone. That's the only one working, I think. Oh, we have a new one? Okay. Could you state your name?
¿Puede decir su nombre?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Joaquin Ferrer.
Buenas tardes, señoría Joaquín Ferrer.
And why are you here?
¿Por qué se
I'm
encuentra
here
aquí?
on behalf of my sister. I'm the next of kin, Gloria Hall. She was the victim in this case that was killed by the defendant 19 years ago.
Estoy aquí a nombre de mi hermana. Ella es la víctima en este caso, Gloria Hall. Ella fue asesinada o matada por esta acusada hace 19 años.
It was your sister who was killed?
Yes, Your
Fue la
Honor.
hermana
It was.
suya
Very
quien fue
sorry.
matada. Lo siento mucho.
Thank you, Your Honor. The reason
Gracias.
for my appearance today, Your Honor, is I'm respectfully requesting that the court holder without bond, like State Attorney Laura Adams was saying, she has been on the run for 19 years. It's taken
Señoría,
this long. She basically was brought back by the U.S. Marshals on Friday night from Mexico, where she's been hiding for 19 years.
Señoría, me encuentro ante usted pidiendo que se le retenga a esta acusada sin derecho a salir bajo fianza. Ella mató, y tal y como lo ha pedido la asistente de la fiscalía, Laura Adams. Ella acaba de ser traída de vuelta por los alguaciles de los Estados Unidos. Ha estado escondida en México por los últimos 19 años.
So you would like this reset tomorrow?
Yes, Your Honor,
¿Usted
that will give me
desea que esto se
sufficient,
fije para mañana? Sí, su señoría.
that will give me sufficient time to file a motion for pretrial detention. In all candor, Your Honor, I am exhausted from an unrelated trial, and I want to make sure that this case is not handled with less than absolute top priority, because this has been.
I get it. This
just
motion will be
horrible.
granted.
Thank you, Your
Sí,
Honor,
señoría,
very much.
porque estoy muy fatigada por un caso que no tiene nada que ver con esto y quiero manejar esta moción con toda la diligencia que exigen las consecuencias. Ya lo entiendo, su solicitud es otorgada.
She will be held until tomorrow for the state to file a motion for pretrial detention.
Ella quedará retenida hasta mañana para que la fiscalía presente una solicitud de medida cautelar de detención preventiva.
I will not be the judge on the calendar tomorrow. You may want to come back tomorrow so the judge can hear from you as well. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but I'm sure you want to be heard on this.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yo no seré el juez, la jueza o el juez mañana, pero si usted desea que se le escuche en eso, y tengo entendido que usted quiere que se le escuche, usted debe volver mañana. Lo entiendo, señoría.
Also, Your Honor, because you're not gonna be here tomorrow, can you write your notes on the back of the A form for the other judge?
Sure.
Your Honor,
Yes,
are we resetting her for tomorrow for the motion?
yes.
Señoría, le fijamos una audiencia ya mañana en relación a esta moción. Así es.
Thank you.
By
Gracias.
any chance, Your Honor, do you know who will be on the bench tomorrow morning? If not, no
Señora.
worries. I just wanted
I
to send a
do.
courtesy copy if I could to the public defender's office and the judge.
I have it somewhere.
¿Usted sabe cuál va a ser el juez que va a presidir mañana? Lo tengo en algún lugar.
Who it is. Judge Luis Perez Medina will be on tomorrow.
Thank you very much. Your
You're
Honor.
welcome.
I hope you have a nice day.
Thank you too.
We do have Mr. De La Cruz present, Your Honor, and he will require the services of a Spanish interpreter.
I'm just making some notes on the last case, so give me 1 second, please.
El señor de la Cruz se encuentra presente, necesita servicios del intérprete. Estoy tomando notas en relación al caso anterior. Deme un segundo.
All right, I think I've got notes here on the back, and that will be reset till tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Le damos las notas.
All right.
Gracias.
All right, so who do you have? I'm sorry, counsel.
Mr. De La Cruz, number
All
4,
right.
page 5, Your Honor.
¿A quién tiene? Al señor de la Cruz.
Thank
Mr. De
you.
La Cruz is out on felony bond F24168808.
We're gonna do a hold for Judge Stuzen on that case. And sir, you have been charged with Plate
Señor de la Cruz.
removal, plate removal from a vehicle.
El señor de la Cruz tiene un caso por un delito grave pendiente. El delito SF 24-16808. En relación a ese caso, lo voy a retener para que vea la jueza Stussen. Y, caballero, usted se le acusa de quitar una tablilla o placa de un vehículo.
And that's it for this case. We already addressed the other related traffic cases.
Y eso es en relación a este caso. Ya hablamos de los otros casos de tránsito que están vinculados.
Defense may be requesting 2,500, Your Honor.
La defensa pide una fianza de 2.500, jueza.
The court's going to issue $5,000 bond.
El tribunal impone una fianza de $5,000.
We have the case of Kenneth Williams. Wow.
Your Honor, this case is a defendant.
It's a what?
Is a defendant present? Sorry, I've been on speaking before the defendant's actually there.
Yeah, so I'll let you know when he comes in. I've been doing it too, so. All right. Sir, you've been charged with 1 count of cocaine possession, 1 count of drug paraphernalia possession, 1 count of battery, and 1 count of resisting without. Go ahead, state.
Your Honor, we would be asking for an elevated bond, just given we do understand that the defendant is homeless. However, he has more than 30 convictions, including for battery and assault. We do believe that this would pose a danger to the community, Your Honor.
I agree. All right. So on count 1, I'm going to set bond in the amount of $5,000. On count 2, I'm going to set bond in the amount of $1,000. On count 3, I'm going to set bond in the amount of $2,500. And on count 4, I'm going to set bond in the amount of $1,000. There also is a stay away order, correct? Do you have a stay away order? All right, so sir, there is going to be a stay away order, meaning you can have no contact with Christina Souza. You must be 500 feet away from her at all times. Do you understand, sir? Can't hear anything, but I'm assuming he's saying yes. Is that correct, counsel?
Yes, he understands, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, the next case is Drake Kurlander. All right, sir, you've been charged with 1 count of fleeing and eluding, 1 count of tampering with evidence, and 1 count of resisting without. And I think we already took care, I'm sorry, we took care of the fleeing and the reckless driving already? I think?
Yes,
So we're
Judge.
just on the tampering and the resisting without violence. I don't show any prior state.
Your Honor, prior,
You don't.
Okay. Here's this, yes, no prior, Your Honor, we'd be asking for the
All right, so on the.
And Your Honor, I'd be requesting pretrial services. I don't believe the fleeing and eluding was previously addressed with bond.
How long have you lived in Dade County, sir?
My whole life, 37 years.
All right, are you working?
Yep, I run a small business.
What type of small business?
I'm an arborist, so we do tree production work. I'm customer service, diesel mechanic, hydraulic mechanic, welder, climber, trainer. Yeah.
Okay, based on the facts of this, I am not going to do pretrial release. I'm going to do on count 1, it's going to be, what is this? I'm so sorry. 7,500, and on count 2, 2,500. And 500 count 3. Thank you. We have the case of Sebastian Gomez. I believe he's out on felony bond.
Yes, Your Honor, he has 2 open felony counts for burglary and for ID fraud.
All right, so sir, you've been charged in this case with 2 counts of battery on a police officer and 1 count of resisting with violence. Let me look at the priors. I see we have priors for battery on Leos. We're gonna do a hold for F 13945. And on the first count, we're going to do $10,000 bond. On the second count, we're gonna do $10,000 bond. And on the third count, we're gonna do $5,000 bond. We're gonna call the case of Oriel Nodarse. Showing there's two cases for Mr. Odarse.
Yes, Judge, he's also out on probation on 2 cases as well.
All right, we're gonna
And
hold.
he requires the services of the Spanish interpreter, Your Honor.
All right, he's out on probation and we're gonna hold him on his probation cases.
Él está bajo libertad vigilada probatoria. Lo vamos a retener en relación a los casos en los que tiene probatoria.
What I'm showing is F 235198.
Aquí se me aparece el F23 5918.
And is there was another one?
Y
I
tengo
don't-
entendido que hay
I
otro.
don't show
Yes,
that.
Judge, I have
No,
F23005198 and F2. Oh, they duplicated the cases. That's okay.
Sí,
Just one,
tengo,
right?
Just one.
los duplicaron, solamente hay uno.
All right, so in the one case, possession of controlled substance, he's charged with. And
Bueno,
in the second case, he's charged with grand theft.
Entonces, en un caso se le acusa de posesión de una sustancia controlada y en el otro con hurto de mayor cuantía.
I see he has priors for drugs and grand theft.
Observo que tiene antecedentes de drogas y de hurto de mayor cuantía.
And
All
Your
right.
Honor, I am seeing that the case that you mentioned on probation F 235198, that was terminated on October 17th of 2024. So I'd ask that you remove probation hold.
Señoría, aquí yo tengo indicado que ese caso que usted dijo, el F23-05198, terminó el 17 de octubre del 2024. Por tanto, le ruego que usted no lo retenga en relación a la probatoria.
Date.
It's not what
Cal.
we show. We show that he's currently on probation. The probation is supposed to end in 2028.
State, if
Excuse me,
you take
Judge.
a look at CGIS, it ended on October 17th of 2024. There's an order of
Fiscal, si usted
termination
se
of
fija
probation.
en el sistema, ese caso terminó el 17 de octubre del 2024.
I'm looking at the CGIS. I don't see. Oh, I do see. I'm sorry. Apologies. Order termination of probation on 2024 of October 17th. I do see that, Your Honor. I guess it did not print for us.
Okay, no problem. So we won't do the probation hold. On the first case, the case of controlled substance, I'm gonna do $5,000.
Bueno,
On the
entonces
second, I'm
no
sorry.
lo vamos a retener por por el incumplimiento comprobatorio. En el primer caso, la posesión de una sustancia controlada, le impongo una fianza de $5,000.
And Your Honor, if I may, he does have a prior 2024 grand theft vehicle.
That's what I said.
Okay, yes.
So I'm gonna do $5,000 on the grand theft as well.
Thank you.
¿Y el señor Yayo tiene antecedentes de hurto de mayor cuantía por algún vehículo? Sí, yo lo veo y entonces le pongo una fianza de $5,000 en relación al caso de hurto de mayor cuantía.
Willie Jackson.
Judge Jackson is Ward D reset for tomorrow.
Okay, thank you. Valerie Podolsky. All right, you've been charged with 1 count of petty theft with 2 or more convictions. I see that there's. All right, I'm gonna set straight bond in the amount of $5,000.
And Judge, asking the bond given that her last events for petty theft was June of 2025. That's only 2 months ago. Additionally, she does have 6 prior convictions, Your Honor. So that's the only reason we'll be asking.
That's why I elevated the bond.
Thank you.
I have the case of Camille Cedino.
And so for that prior case, apologies, but you want
He
to
does
say-
require the services of the Spanish interpreter, Your Honor.
All right,
El-
so sir, you've been charged with one count of shoplifting,
Pero se le acusa
device removal,
de un cargo de hurto en una tienda, que algo de quitar hielo,
and also one count of petty theft.
y también un caso de hurto de menor cuantía.
We have a stay away order for this defendant, judge. I'm handing it to your honor. They do have a 2024 charge out of state for theft. We don't know what the disposition is. However, given the recency of it, we would ask for an elevated bond.
Señoría, le vamos a dar a usted también, le vamos a pedir que expida una orden de alejamiento contra este acusado, y tenemos notificación de que él tuvo un cargo de hurto en el año 2024. No sabemos cuál fue el resultado. Ese es un cargo de otro estado.
And given the lack of priors, Your Honor, I'd be asking for pretrial services, alternate standard bond of 2,500 count 1, 150 count 2.
Señoría, en vista de la carencia de antecedentes, pedimos que se le imponga una fianza estándar, $2,500 en relación al primer cargo y 250 en relación al segundo.
That'll be denied. Count one, bond 2,500, count two bond $150.
Esto queda denegado. Fianza en el primer cargo, 2,500, en el segundo, 150.
And a stay away order from Coles on Mills Drive in Miami.
Se expide una orden de alejamiento. No puede ir a Coles en la Mills Drive en Miami.
You have Victor Palmier.
And your honor, whenever you can, if we're gonna recall, or I don't know if we want to reset the prior one for the stay away order that I didn't hand to you on time. That was Valerie Podolowski.
If Podolowski is still around, I did not tell Podolowski about the stay away order.
Mr. Palminier refused, judge, reset for tomorrow.
Okay, we'll reset for tomorrow.
Wait, which number was that? 22? Your Honor, I can go ahead and waive his presence, stand mute SDPC.
That's a different case.
And I'd
Judge,
request
he has an AC, no bond.
Wait, just, we have a couple cases, so I had asked for Podolsky to come back on a stay away order, and I was told we need to reset that for tomorrow, or am I incorrect on that?
Podolsky is coming, Your Honor. He's back.
Podolsky, okay, thanks. So on the case of Podolsky, there is a stay away order in favor of Publix at 18320 Collins Avenue. Do you understand? I need to hear you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, so I apologize for the confusion. Now we're calling Victor Palmier.
Mr. Palmier refused, judge. He has an AC, no bond.
I'll go ahead and waive his presence, Your Honor, stand mute SDPC, and I'd request 2,500 all counts.
All right, so there is the hold for F24-17800, F24-26839 in front of Judge Venzer, and I'm showing there's two new cases here. This is for Palmier. Oh, okay, I'm gonna reset for tomorrow.
Your Honor, I went and waived his presence. We can.
I know, but the stay away orders need to be told to the defendant in person and his acknowledgement on the record, which I can't do without him here. So I'm resetting for tomorrow. We have the case of Matavius Dukes.
Mr. Dukes is Ward D, judge, reset for tomorrow.
All right. I guess so. Whatever the clerk, whatever is easier. Lamont Randall.
Mr. Randall also refused, judge, reset for tomorrow.
Reset 9-1. We have the case of Joseph Navarrete. Are you Mr. Navarrete? All right, sir, you've been charged with one count of controlled substance possession.
We're asking for standard bond, Your Honor. However, he does have 3 prior convictions for trespass, but they are from 2000.
All right. I'm gonna set straight bond in $2,500. All right, we have the case of Ricky Cease.
There's a stay away order for this defendant, Judge.
All right, Mr. Cease, you've been charged with sale of cannabis, tampering with physical evidence, possession more than 20 grams, and resisting without. So, thanks. I see there was one prior. Does he have an open case? Okay.
He has a prior resisting from 2025, which is a whipping.
All right. So I'm going to set straight bond on count 1 in the amount of 2,500, count 2, 2,500, count 3, 500, I'm sorry. What is the bond on the sale by a school? I know that cannot be the same. I apologize. That's a F2. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said.
7,500 on count 1. I apologize. 2,500 on count 2, 2,500 on count 3, and 500 on count 4 with a stay away order from 200 block of 11th Street on Miami Beach. You understand, sir? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. We have the case of Jorge Meza.
Mr. Mesa is out on probation, Judge.
He's what?
Out on probation.
All right, we're going to hold him for his probation case J23805B. You've been charged with resisting an officer without violence, battery on a police or corrections officer, and approaching first responder after warning. All right, so on count 1, $2,500. On count 2, $2,500. On count 3, $250. And then the hold for his judge. We have the case of Donovan Greenhow. All right, sir, you've been charged with 1 count of criminal mischief. Defense, let's hear from you.
Yes, Your Honor, I would note that this states that this is happening during a Baker Act. I don't believe there's any intent for criminal mischief here at all. I'd be asking for release outright.
Date.
Your Honor, in this instance, he did kick out the rear left window on the officer's assigned vehicle. That's the reason that there's a criminal.
I am going to find PC. I'm going to make the bond. I'm going to lower the bond. I'm going to PTS him with alternate bond. Pretrial services, alternate bond, $2,500. Okay. Do we have a number? Do you need that now, that number for the pretrial release like they needed earlier or no?
No.
Okay. All right. Thank you. We have the case of Wilfredo Villa. Mr. Villa, you've been charged with 1 count of possession of controlled substance, 1 count which is suspected THC, count of controlled substances, meth, tampering with physical evidence, and motor vehicle license plate counterfeit.
Your bond, this defendant has an open criminal mischief.
Just 1 second, I'm not done. He's also been charged with resisting an officer without violence, cannabis possession less than 20, and we already took care of the driving while license suspended. And I'm so sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead, say. He's out on what?
He has an open criminal for arraignment on the first.
State, if you could speak into the microphone, it's hard to hear you.
Of course, he has an open criminal mischief case that's set for arraignment next week.
All right. Let me just look at his priors. All right, so I'm going to set on count one $3,500, count two $2,500, count three $2,500, count four $2,500, count five $500, count six $500. All right, thank you. We have the case of Henry Paul. I'm showing, is he still in Ward D?
He's
Mr.
here,
Paul is
Judge.
present.
Okay, he's here. Sir, you've been charged with resisting with violence as well as grand theft.
We do have a stay away order.
All right, I'm gonna set straight bond on count one in the amount of $2,500, count two $2,500, and there's gonna be a stay away order in favor of Walmart on 17650 Northwest Second Avenue. Do you understand, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, given the lack of priors, would you consider pretrial services alternate standard bond?
Not based on the facts of this A form, no.
And he does have powers, Your Honor, and especially when dealing in stolen property. The most recent one is an RWAL from 2025.
All right, Octavius Dean. Mr. Dean, you've been charged with one count of possession of cocaine within 500 feet of a church or convenience store and possession of cannabis.
Do you have a stay away order, Your Honor?
All right, what is the cocaine in possession of a church? That is a F1. Is that 7,500? 10,000? Thank you, sorry. I can ask you a lot of times the same question, right? Yeah, all right, so count one, straight bond, 10,000. Count two, straight bond, 500. And there will be a stay away order in favor of Southwest 216th Street and Southwest 120th Avenue. You understand, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank
Your
you.
Honor,
Yes.
apologies, I don't mean to interrupt. However, I am reading the statute for the pretrial detention, and it's not, we can ask for pretrial detention, which we do have a motion for here because it's presently a felony of the first degree. So it doesn't have to qualify as a controlled substance if it's a felony of the first degree, which is why we would be moving for that in this case, Your Honor.
Also, one does not qualify for
Your Honor, I don't believe these charges qualify under the pretrial detention statute.
All right, so that's going to be denied at this point. Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor.
We're going to have the case of Carlos Gomez, Latcher Gomez.
He requires the services of the Spanish interpreter, Your Honor.
All right, there are two cases. In the first case, he's been charged with fleeing and eluding a police officer.
Tiene dos casos. En el primero se le acusa de huir o escapársele a un policía.
He has
And the
a hold for immigration, Judge.
Tiene una orden de retención por parte de las autoridades migratorias.
In the second case, he's been charged with burglary of an unoccupied structure, masked.
En el segundo caso, se le acusa de allanamiento de una estructura sin ocupantes enmascarado
And resisting without.
y en resistirse sin.
There is an ICE hold.
Hay una orden de retención por parte de las autoridades migratorias.
All right, so on the first fleeing and eluding, the court's going to set bond at 2,500.
En relación al primer cargo, huir y escabullirse, la fianza son 2,500.
On resisting without, on the second case, 500.
En el resistirse sin, la fianza son 500.
That would be count two. And on count one, which is burglary with a mask. Let me see. That's going to be 10,000.
Y en el primer cargo, que es allanamiento enmascarado, son 10,000.
There's going to be a stay away order in favor of CVS on 3750 Northwest 87th Avenue.
Se expide una orden de alejamiento prohibiendo que se acerque a la tienda CVS que queda en el 3750 Southwest de la avenida 87.
Elaine Arancibia Diaz.
He also requires the services of the Spanish interpreter, Your Honor.
Is he currently on probation?
Él está con libertad vigilada probatoria en este momento.
I'm showing he is in F 23-24529.
Se me indica que él está con libertad vigilada en el caso F23-24529.
We'll do a hold for Judge Young.
Lo retendremos para que vea al juez Young.
In this case, he's been charged with 1 count of stolen property dealing,
En este caso se le acusa de negociar en bienes robados.
1 count of vehicle with altered ID,
Un cargo de un vehículo con la identificación alterada.
1 count of counterfeit decal,
Un cargo de una calcomanía falsificada.
on count 1, 7,500,
En el primer cargo, 7.500.
count 2, 2,500,
Cargo 2, 2.500.
count 3, 2,500.
Tercer cargo, 2.500.
Thank you.
Gracias.
James Hankins.
Have a stay away order for this offendant? From both the victim and the date, the incident location?
All right, sir, you've been charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. All right, I see we have priors for battery and aggravated assault.
We're asking for elevated bond.
Your Honor, I would just note those cases were no action, so.
Yes.
And although there were no actions, Your Honor, there are multiple. That's why we're asking for the elevated bond. There's a pattern of behavior of arrest for this.
I'm going to set straight bond in the amount of $7,500 and a stay away order in favor of Alfonso Richardson. So no contact with Alfonso Richardson. Do you understand, sir? Thank you. Gabriel Montalegre. All right, sir, you've been charged with 1 count of trafficking in cocaine, 1 count of manufacturing cocaine, 1 count of tampering with physical evidence, 1 count of cocaine possession, 1 count of resisting an officer without violence, and 1 count of possession of drug paraphernalia. I see we have priors, including similar charges to this,
Yes, ma'am.
convictions.
Yes, Your Honor, we would be asking for an elevated bond.
All right. Let's go through each count. Count 1, 10,000. Count 2, 10,000. Count 3, 5,000. Count 4, 2,500. Count 5, 500. Count 6, 500. All right, we have the case of DeWitt Williams. Okay, you've been charged with 1 count of driving while license suspended, 3rd and subsequent. And let's look at this. See, you have multiple priors. I'm going to set straight bond in the amount of $5,000. Dariel Interan.
Be asking for standard bond, Your Honor. However, he does have a prior.
He's not here yet.
Corrections is telling me he's a bond out, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you. We have the case of Wold Bourne.
Stay away.
You've been charged with 1 count of cocaine possession in public housing and 1 count of drug paraphernalia possession. Showing priors for similar as well as violent priors. All right.
And Your Honor, just for purposes of the record, we do have it attached here, the motion for pretrial detention. I understand that when I read the statute, I didn't see an and. I would have to revisit it, but I think if it's just a first degree felony, then we're allowed to ask for it, even if it doesn't qualify as one of the controlled substances.
Okay,
Your
I'm
Honor.
gonna, yeah. I'm gonna deny the motion at this time. All right, so count 1, we're gonna set straight bond in the amount of, based on the priors, 15,000. And on count 2, we're going to set in the amount of $500. There will be a stay away order in favor of 21503 Southwest 114th Court. You understand, sir? Okay, thank you. We have the case of DeMarco Jones. We have 1 count of cannabis sale at a school, 1 count of battery on a law enforcement officer, 1 count of possession of 20 or more grams of cannabis, and 1 count of resisting an officer with violence. I'm going through the priors. See, there's been multiple arrests. All right, let's go through. Count 1, $7,500. Count 2, $7,500. Count 3, $5,000. Count 4, $5,000. And that will take care of this. There also is a stay away order in favor of A Street and Ocean Drive. You can't go near there. Do you understand, sir? Sorry, I can't hear you. If I can't hear you about the stay away order, I'm not going to set your bond today. So do you agree with this? Do you understand the stay away order?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Lazaro Hernandez. I'm sorry?
We also have a stay away order, Your Honor.
Okay.
I apologize, Your Honor. Can you repeat the bond amounts for Mr. Jones? I only heard count 1.
Yeah, just give me 1 second. I already passed it off. Let's start with 7,500, 7,500, 5,000, 5,000.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. And now we're on Mr. Lazaro Hernandez. He's been charged with 1 count of aggravated assault with a firearm. All right, disturbing allegations.
Yes, Your Honor. We would be asking for an elevated bond given the facts. Additionally, given the fact that this is not the defendant's first charge, he has completed TTI for multiple felonies previously.
I'm gonna set bond in the amount of $10,000 plus GPS home confinement.
And we have the stay away order, Your Honor.
And a stay away order from UTC, Marcy's Law Victim, 708 Southwest 15th Avenue. You understand, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
GPS level 1. Thank you. We have the case of Kadeem Olbrice.
We also have a stay away order for this defendant.
Sorry. Thank you.
Oh, apologies, not for this defendant, Your Honor. No stay away order.
Is this Kadeem Olbrice? All right, sir, you've been charged with 1 count of carrying a concealed firearm and a possession of controlled substance.
Your Honor, I would just note, given the changes in the law, I believe starting from July of last year or 2023, one of those, there's nothing in this A form establishing that Mr. Olbrice does not qualify as a person who can carry a firearm. So there would be no probable cause for count one.
Can you repeat your defense, please? I couldn't hear you. Defense, could you please repeat?
Yes, I was saying, given the changes in the law in regards to concealed carry, there's nothing establishing that Mr. Olabrice is not a person who qualifies as a person who can't have a concealed carry firearm. He doesn't need a license at all.
I agree. So I'm going to find no PC for count one and we'll ROR and release outright. Thank you.
Release
I don't know what I
outright
do.
count one.
Yeah, I don't know what I do without you. Thank you. And for count two, let me look at the priors.
Well, Your Honor, and if I could just argue, Judge, when they have that controlled substance and they're in possession of a firearm, that's exactly what would disqualify them from being able to own it. So in that moment, we would be asking Judge that, if you're gonna find no PC, we could maybe just have to reset the argument for tomorrow, Judge. For to have the officers testify, because the fact that he was found with drugs is what makes it issue.
And Your Honor, I'd ask that you stick to your ruling of release outright. There is a separate charge here for the issue that the state is addressing, which Your Honor has found probable cause for.
So I'm not aware of what you're stating, state, but I'm willing to. Do you have some statute you want to show me or something?
Yes, Your Honor.
While you're looking for that, let's keep going. I'm going to pass this case. We'll call him back up, please. Let's go to Jose Neves. So state, you can take your time to look for that. So you've been charged with 2 counts of deadly missile throwing and 1 count of criminal mischief, 1,000 or more, armed. All right. I am going to set straight bond in the amount of 12,500, count 1 plus GPS, level 1. Count 2, 12,500 plus GPS, level 1. Count 3, 7,500 GPS, level 1. There also will be a stay away order. Could I have the name for that?
This is for Jose Neves.
This is for Mr. Neves. Stay away order in favor of GME as well as Luis Gaines. Sir, you're not to have any contact. You must be 500 feet away from them at all times. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Yes.
All right. All right. We have the case of Christy Lawrence. I'm showing.
Mr. Christie is a violent felony offender, special concern. He's out on probation on 2 cases, Judge.
Thank you so much. Sir, you're out on probation on F24-22871, F24-25312. We're going to hold for both of those cases for Judge Hernandez. In this case, you've been charged with 1 count of retail theft. And I'm going to set straight bond in this case in the amount of $5,000. We have the case of Delvin Delancey.
Your Honor, my apologies for that one that we just called Christy Lawrence. We would need to stay away order. I don't know if we could recall him or if we could reset it for tomorrow, Your Honor.
Which case, state?
That was the last one, Christy Lawrence.
We can bring him back, right? Corrections?
Thank you so much.
Thanks. And where's the stay away order from?
I'm filling it out. It's from the incident location, which is Macy's Men's Store on 19545 Biscayne Boulevard.
Okay.
For Christy, they're still bringing him back, Your Honor. We can continue with Mr. Delancey for now, and I'll let.
Mr. Delancey, okay, thank you. You've been charged with 1 count of possession of drugs without prescription, cannabis possession, and drug paraphernalia possession. All right. Count 1. Let's just see what we've got going on here.
Yes, Judge, we will be asking for an elevated bond given the multiple convictions, including for fleeing and eluding, weapon-related charges.
All
And
right.
there are other theft charges in his national time.
On count 1, I'm going to set straight bond in the amount of $5,000. On count 2, I'm going to set it in the amount of $1,000. On count 3, I'm going to set it in the amount of $1,000. Do we need a stay away order before I let him go? All right. Thank you. All right. We have the case of Luis Melendez de la Cruz.
He refused, Judge.
Your Honor, I can go ahead and waive his.
He refused from this morning as well, Judge, on his misdemeanor.
All right, it's a stay away order case, so we'll reset for 9-1. We have the case of.
Your Honor, we have Mr. Christie back, number 43.
Oh, okay, thank you so much. Sir, there is a stay away order from Macy's on Biscayne Boulevard. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's call the case of Ernesto Fernandez.
He has a hold for immigration, Judge.
All right. Sir, you've been charged
That's
with.
require the services of the Spanish interpreter, Your Honor.
Okay, 1 count of battery on a police or corrections officer.
Se le acusa de un cargo de agresión contra un policía o un oficial del correccional.
1 count of tampering with evidence.
Un cargo de alterar pruebas.
1 count of resisting without violence.
Un cargo de resistirse sin violencia.
And 1 count of cannabis possession.
Y un cargo de posesión de cannabis.
On count 1, we're going to set straight bond in the amount of $5,000.
Tu fianza en el primer cargo son $5,000.
Count 2, $2,500.
Cargo 2, $2,500.
Count 3, $500.
Cargo 3, $500.
Count 4, $500.
Y cargo 4, $500.
We have the case of Juan Mania. Wait, sorry, Your Honor, did corrections mention that there was an immigration hold for Mr. Fernandez?
Su señoría, las autoridades migratorias tienen una orden de retención contra él, sí.
Okay, thank you.
Muy bien, gracias.
Juan Mania.
And then we would be asking for an elevated bond, given the extensive list of priors that he has, including drug-related.
Just wait till he comes.
Okay.
And I do see that.
Judge, Mr. Mena refused.
Judge, I can go ahead and waive his presence. He'll stand mute as to PC and request standard bond of 2,500.
Court is going to find PC based on his extensive priors. The court is going to issue bond in count 1 for cocaine possession and the fact he also has a bench warrant for $7,500. All right, we have the case of Robert Highland.
Sorry, Your Honor, you're issuing a bond of 7,500?
Yes,
Okay,
he had an
so I already-
outstanding bench warrant, which I already dealt with, but
Yes, but he received a $1,500 bond on that.
yes, I know.
Did Your Honor say Mr. Highland?
Mr. Highland refused, Judge.
Judge, I'll go ahead and waive his presence, stand mute as to PC and request a standard bond of 2,500 on each
We
count.
have stay away orders for both of the cases.
Okay,
Three cases, excuse me.
he has three
Your Honor,
cases.
I would
Yes.
just note that the stay away orders can be issued in division as well.
He has 4 cases, Judge.
You have 41.
Pardon me?
You have all four.
4 cases.
He has a total of 4 cases.
I can't reset it?
No, I mean, he been refusing, so.
Okay, I'm gonna reset them for tomorrow. Huh?
The bonds.
No, I know, but I can reset them too, right?
Ask a question on.
When did he just reviews first time yesterday, right?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, I'm gonna reset them.
Thank you, Judge. So then we'll hand over the stay away orders.
Yeah. All right, we have the case of David Lorick.
Mr. Lorick refused.
Judge, I'll go ahead and waive his presence, stand mute as to PC and request a $1,000 bond.
Okay, we don't need a stay away order for him. Okay. So we'll waive his presence. He's been charged with battery by detainee, correct?
That's correct, Judge.
All right. So I am gonna set straight bond in the amount of $5,000.
And Your Honor, just wanted to make clear, he has a prior for missile throwing into a dwelling or an aircraft from 2008. I just wanted to point that out, given the.
Okay, thank you. We're gonna call the case of Carrick Pelham.
Ward D, Judge, reset for tomorrow.
All right, we have Joel Molinar.
Refused.
I'll go ahead and waive his presence, Your Honor, stand mute as to PC and request bond of $1,000.
Okay.
Would ask for an elevated bond, Judge. His most recent prior is a felon in possession of a weapon from just a few days ago.
All right, I'm looking at his priors. He has multiple violent priors, many violent priors. This is battery by a detainee. I'm gonna set bond in the amount of $7,500.
Yeah, and Your Honor, apologies. He is still currently on probation on a felony case. I can provide you with the case.
This is
All
an
right.
added charge, Judge. He's already in custody on those cases.
Okay, thank you so much. We have the case of Denzel Wright.
Mr. Wright refused.
Go ahead and waive his presence, Your Honor, stand mute as to PC and request standard bond.
All right,
We have a stay away order, Your Honor.
I'm gonna reset for tomorrow. We have Damian Beaubrun.
Refused, Judge.
I'll go ahead and waive his presence, stand mute as to PC and request 1,000.
Okay, this is the battery by a detainee, 1 count, is that correct? All right,
That's
thank
correct,
you.
Judge.
All right, let me look at his priors. $3,000. We have Leon Freeman.
You say 3,000, Judge, for Mr. Bourbon?
Yes. This is here on a.
Freeman also refused.
I'll go ahead and waive his presence, stand mute as to PC and request $1,000.
For Leon Freeman, Judge, we are asking that he be held no bond. I mean, he currently has an open felony for arson.
Judge, this is an added charge. He's already in custody on cases.
And this isn't a qualifying case that can be held no bond, Your Honor. He's
All right,
entitled to bond.
so lewd and lascivious. I am going to set bond on this in the amount of $5,000.
And he has a felony hold, Judge? No, these are.
These is added. I believe he's already, everything's, that was already taken care of. I believe, am I correct?
That's correct, Judge.
Okay, thanks.
What was the bond amount, Judge? Thank you.
We have Terrell Dickens. This is another added charge.
Correct, Judge. He also refused.
I'll go ahead and waive his presence, stand mute as to PC and request standard bond.
Wow, okay, so this is added.
We need to add a stay away order for this, Your Honor.
Okay, so we'll pass this till tomorrow.
Resetting it for tomorrow, Judge?
Yes, please. And then we have Marcus Daniels or Mark Hayes Daniels.
Refuse.
I'll stand mute as to PC, Your Honor. Waive his presence and request $1,000 bond.
Would be asking for an elevated bond, Your Honor. He has an extensive list of priors, excluding burglary, drug theft, burglary and assault.
Let me look at his priors. Prior batteries. All right, so I'm gonna set straight bond in the amount of 5,000. I think, except for the one we passed, we're done. So let's go back to Kadeem Olbrich.
Judge, I also have one. I want to verify the bond that was given. Mesa. George Mesa.
I have no idea.
What page number or number corrections?
He's on page 15.
While we're waiting for that, is this Mr. Olbrice?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, sir, you've been charged with 1 count of carrying a concealed firearm, controlled substance possession, and no valid driver's license. Let's look at the priors.
Your Honor, this is the case that we argued already. We were just, the state was looking up something for concealed carry.
Yeah.
We did release outright.
Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that.
And Your Honor, we were asking to reset for the PC argument as to the first count, just because of needing the officer to testify as to whether the defendant was licensed or had a disqualifying offense, Your Honor, that would prevent him from being licensed.
Let me just see something here.
He does have a prior carrying a concealed weapon from 2008 guilty, which I believe is what disqualifies him from owning a weapon, Your Honor.
That's from 2022 before the change in law, Your Honor. Again, there's nothing within the 4 corners of the A form establishing that he cannot. There's nothing that says he requires a license. The law has changed. I'm asking that you keep your original order of release outright. You've already found probable cause for count 2. I've just asked that you set a bond for count 2 only.
Your Honor, even if you do not find PC on this one, we would be objecting to him being released outright, and we'd ask for elevated bond, given that he does have priors, Your Honor. And I can list them if Your Honor would like.
I just want to look at something here. Excuse me. Is he a, let me just see this. Do you have the statute 790-01 handy? I can look it up, I guess. Hold on one second. Let me just, you have it right there? Here, I can pull it up.
Looking at what qualifies as first.
So counsel, are you arguing that Florida statute 790-01 is no longer good law?
I'm arguing that there was a change in the law
yes,
of requirements for a concealed carry license. And that the A form is not established, that he doesn't qualify.
Okay, I am going to find PC based on my review of the statute for count 1, and that is going to be.
So given that, Your Honor, I'd be requesting 2,500 on both counts.
Okay. Let's look at his priors.
I believe the standard bond for this is, if it's an F2, I believe that Madam Clerk had previously stated 7,500. He does have many priors.
Okay, I'm gonna do 2,500 count one, 7,500 count two. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I think that concludes this calendar. Is that correct? Thank you, everybody, for being so wonderful today. It was nice working with everybody. I appreciate you. Have a beautiful day.
Take care, everyone.
Thank
Have
you.
a great day.
Recording stopped.